Welcome everybody to Season 3, Part 4 of Dungeon World 2. Is it Death Trap Island? That's an existing game, though. I don't know if I can call it that. Survivor Island. The Island of Sand.
It's not that sandy.
We've been calling it
You're
Dungeon
right.
Island.
Dungeon Island.
Dungeon
You're right.
Island.
Dungeon Island. Welcome to Dungeon Island. So last time, it's been a bit, been a couple weeks. Last time on Dungeon Island, you all made friends with and also fought a stone gargoyle.
Yep. Didn't we kill it?
I think it
I
fled.
think it retreated. You
Yeah.
heard it enough, and it retreated after you gave it a free eye.
Yep.
And had a vision, 1010 did, about where to go next. And then I think you all kind of limped away. There's a volcano exploding in the distance, and that's where you need to go, as you've learned. There's a teleportation circle that should take you off of this island.
But we're taking
middle
a
of the
rest,
But
volcano.
you're
right?
taking a rest. I believe you all looked.
Please.
As
Limp
I
around
look
a
at my
fire.
3 health.
I think we all decided, you know what? We think the island will not explode for at least 8 hours.
Yeah.
So.
I have 1 health. I am exhausted. I am insecure. How's everyone else doing?
I have.
Two
Go ahead.
health, frightened and distracted.
3 health. Frightened, angry, distracted, insecure.
You're not exhausted. That's good.
How's
No.
Boar doing?
You're
I'm
muted,
actually not sure how much
Travis.
HP I
Oh,
have.
you're good.
I went to 0.
You
Right,
are
so I don't
still
know if
at
I'm-
0. You
Ah!
are.
Zero health.
Yep. As the move says, if you take damage again, you just die until you
See,
heal.
if we all combine our health together, we are like one full health character.
I don't know. Pretty low health. We have 6 health altogether.
Yeah, that's like a wizard or a rogue.
Yeah.
I think. Or
Oof.
in here
They're
now.
squishy.
Actually, I'm not sure if any of the new classes know. I think they're all 8 health.
Did you write sorcerer? Sorcerer should
No,
have like
sorcerer
4.
will have
They
6
should be-
health. Sorcerer will have 6 health, but yeah, they will have 6
Give me
health. They're not in
someone
here.
even squishier.
I could do like an
Play
artificer
as
with
the
4 health,
villager.
but then they can get a mech suit to get temporary 8 health. Or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, give it an ablative health that can't be restored without
Yeah.
like a long rest. or
Without spending
something.
money to repair your mech suit or something.
Ooh, yeah, money for health.
I mean, that's what healing items are.
Must spend a coin at a shop to like.
I mean, when you think about it, even in real life, you convert money to health.
I mean, we're in Canada. Marissa and I, we're fine.
all right,
I mean,
well,
it's tax
we pay our
money.
taxes, but,
Let's be fair.
You know,
that's. I mean, we also pay taxes
Yeah.
though. Like, don't just say it's tax money as if I don't pay taxes. I pay. I don't know why. I pay taxes and I don't get free healthcare. So don't give me the it's taxes.
Just America things.
Well, given that we are in Dungeon Island.
As you're discussing
correct.
what the tax strategy would be if you were rulers over Dungeon Island.
That is a good point. Is there money on Dungeon Island?
You haven't seen any. Well, you've seen treasure. Like, you've seen stuff that is valuable. You haven't seen a single merchant.
Yeah, I don't think there's an economy on Dungeon Island.
No.
The only things you've met... You've met a troll and you've seen leg sharks. Other than that, you've seen ghosts and a stone golem, neither of which have a need for sustenance.
Yeah.
There's like a castle. Someone built that.
Someone did build a castle, and someone had a vision of like a whole city being here once.
So I think that Tenten will, around whatever fire we're putting up or not, like sit y'all down and tell you about what it was he was saw in that vision.
Okay. So
basically that was in her, whatever. He's fine with all pronouns.
that is a
mind,
legitimate thing. Yeah.
that is a bunch of people making a really large teleportation circle. There was a really old lady who was leading it and then didn't teleport off the island with all the other people, except it wasn't on an island right then. It seemed to be part of a big land whatsoever, but there was this huge cloud coming towards it, and that cloud felt like it was destruction. So I sat next to the lady as she saw the cloud of destruction, and that's about all that happened because they brought us back here before the cloud of destruction. And then there were knives.
The knives were not part of the vision. The knives were the frog. Orva,
Yes.
the frog, specifically.
Yes. What knives? These knives?
sounds
I
like
throw
normal
more
custom.
knives in the air.
Yeah.
Everyone knows falling knives are their safest. That's the safest state of having a knife, is mid-velocity fall.
I have infinite knives. If I need to throw knives for dramatic effect.
Perfect.
You make that joke too many times, Indigo. The GM is going to say, you know what? In the fiction, you no longer have your knives.
Yeah, you're gonna space mech yourself, dude.
My character sheet says precise, hand, near, light, infinite as all of the tags I have for hidden knives.
You have hidden knives. Better keep them hidden.
They're infinite. Much like a revolver has infinite shots.
So, you have a
Yes.
campfire going. You're resting. Where is it that you
yeah.
are resting? Is it somewhere in this keep? You're in there's a few empty rooms in here. It's
I
mostly
think
just
they had to
totally
break
empty.
down a door to get inside, and then there was zombie fungus. So I'd say
Well, there
just
was
right
the-
in the courtyard where we
I mean,
fought
in the courtyard, the
gargoyle.
gargoyle revealed a hidden staircase beneath the fountain.
That's true.
We did not have time to explore that, so I was curious to see if that appears to be safer than right in the middle of a courtyard with no roof that could be exposed
mean,
to other gargoyles that
I
might be
think
around.
we were across the courtyard from the stairwell, but within eyesight, like
Okay.
up against the wall for like a windbreak.
I was gonna ask, are you
um,
venturing into an unknown area to see if it's safe, or are
Not
you
for
saying-
not for our
Not
not for rest.
Okay.
During our rest, though, I do believe we have to do campfire stuff, like make each other feel better about.
Have
Yeah.
to is a strong word, but yes, it's the best time to do
You make
that.
yourselves feel better. I ain't doing any of that make you feel better stuff.
Yeah.
I want to explain fiat currency to Boar, because I don't think he knows.
What is this blockchain you speak of?
So you see mages. They write these letters. The letters are encrypted, and they send the encrypted letter across the etherways.
Yeah,
Some
it's actually
scribe
it involves
in a
a
room
series of
somewhere.
sending stones. That's why it's called
Yeah.
block. The
Well,
blocks are
it's not
stones.
explaining. It's letters.
Perfect.
But
And a
what if I was
scribe
just to
gets-
save the letter myself? Why
No,
did
but
someone
you never
not?
see it? You never see the letter. A
Is this
scribe
comfort or
receives-
support? This doesn't really feel comforting
It
or
will
supporting.
be. A scribe receives the letter and records the actual answer, and all of the time that we would have paid the scribe is then extracted as value. The scribe gets nothing, and that money is what you're buying access to.
How is this related to phishing? What is a
Hmm.
phishing scam?
I don't know that one. Do you know? Where did you hear that word?
The-
All right, now to actually make someone feel better.
Question for the GM.
Yes.
Reading the Make Camp, we just confirm making camp. Nothing at the end of making camp, we recover half our HP. Conditions are unaffected by making camp unless it's part of the comfort and support move. Is that correct?
That is correct. Comfort or support, you get an extra +1 if you do it while making camp. You don't have to wait till you make camp to do it, but it is more likely to be more effective.
But the only way to recover conditions during a make camp scene is to do a comfort support.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Not strictly, no. During Make Camp, you kind of can do whatever you want that isn't like extremely strenuous. So if you have other methods of recovering conditions, you can use those. Most of those are unlocked through specific advanced moves. Most of them are done through adventure as like a bonus for doing something really well, but it depends. Yeah. Comfort support is definitely the main way, but over time you're meant to get more and more alternate ways.
I think 1010 has gone and found himself a ledge that he's just sitting on, kicking his legs and staring into space with the whiteboard face for a little while. And if nothing else goes on, I think I'm going to wander on over to Orville the Frog.
As I lecture about made-up wizard money.
Yes, as you lecture about made-up wizard money, I'll politely wait for a break in the conversation. And then basically, okay, look, we've stopped talking about wizard money. And just ask you, like, why did you attack the gargoyle?
Why did I attack the gargoyle? I don't remember, little guy. I really don't. We're gonna find out together, though. And I want to reach into my back pocket and I pull out a sack that appears to be leaking sand, and I shake it, and I stick my face in there, and I ask, why did I attack the gargoyle?
Right.
So,
Oh yeah,
you have a Dark Whisperer. Now, let me look at the text of the Dark Whisperer. It says, when you ask your Dark Whisperer a question, they will tell you usually the truth. Okay, so you don't have to ask them for direction. Okay.
No, I can ask it whatever I want.
Okay, perfect. There's a pause before it says, had you not driven it off, that guardian would never let you below. You would have never found the truth.
Do you get
Given that none of us can hear this. No, we can't hear it.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Can I see the sand? Can I see the bag?
I hold it above your head. No.
I reach for it and grab.
Given the size of 1010 versus Orville,
I give up quickly enough and then say, fine, what did it say to you?
That we need to go down below. That's how we find out. That is why I killed it. The bag told me. I remember.
And you trust the bag?
It offered something. Sandy sorcery, I think. There's a prize at the end of this tunnel.
I thought sorcery was the same as wizardry. Didn't you guys say sorcery was the same as wizardry?
No, I don't think I get the sorcery. I think the bag gets it.
And we want the bag to get it because...
I mean, just look at it. And I open it a little bit and show you.
you open what's inside it?
I open the bag a little bit.
Have we established what's inside it? I think we
angle
have.
it down so I can see.
We have, yes. It's sand. It's filled with sand and a rock that's shaped like a snake skull.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, sandstone.
Yeah, I don't let you stick your hand in or anything, but you can look inside it. It's just filled with sand.
And giving wizard magic to the thing in the bag is important?
I have it, don't I? Must be important.
What do you guys think? I say, gesturing to our other two party members.
I don't know the distinctions between wizardry and sorcery. That seems above my pay grade.
I think I think sorcery is what someone does when they're trying not to be accused of wizardry, and
I
trying
thought
to
that was
avoid being.
witchcraft.
Yes, I have heard of that.
And how do we feel about witchcraft?
Fine. The witches are helpful.
I think we have a problem with people studying magic to then use it. If you spontaneously have magic or receive magic from someone else, you're good.
I
The
think it's
specific
more-
study of magic is
I
bad.
don't think
Just because
the-
you have it doesn't mean you have to use it.
I don't think
Just saying.
the issue is really in magic. I think it's more that we hate wizards as the people. That
Yes,
like
they study it. And that's what makes it bad.
they study magic and then take that power and enslave scribes for their blockchain-based economies. They study magic and they create giant moving cities pulled by indentured criminals across my homeland.
Hypothetically.
But
Hypothetically.
we don't have any issues with the bag itself telling
The
us what
bag's
to
fine.
do.
We're gonna listen to the bag. Shake it. More stand dust.
It doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It hasn't said anything unless you've asked it a question directly, and that continues to be true.
Can I talk to the bag?
Yeah.
Hello, bag.
Are you
How
holding
are
or
you
touching it?
today?
No, they're not.
Okay.
No, I think we've established that I do not get to be close
Nothing.
to the bag.
Neither of you hear a response.
Did it say anything?
No. And I wouldn't lie to you.
Do I believe you'd lie to me?
No.
No. Maybe.
How do I twist this scene to be comforting?
Yeah,
as we talk
me
about
too.
you asked me why I killed the gargoyle. I told you the bag told me to do it. And now I'm trying to think. How do I provide that comforting? How do I make that comforting? What's wrong with you? The small cracked one.
You could assure 1010 the bag is always correct.
That's a good point. I would like to shake the bag and ask, how do I make this little thing feel better?
Oh boy.
All pronouns are correct except for thing and it.
So the bag says. The bag says. It should not be. It is a dangerous abomination. You cannot destroy it now, but should you get the chance, keep yourself safe from it.
Okay.
It doesn't like 1010.
Doesn't like. I look at you, Ted, and I say, the bag doesn't seem to like you.
But you're not the bag, right?
You're right, I'm not. I'm not the bag. I technically
you-
have free will.
And you don't have to do whatever the bag says?
Technically.
So the next time the bag tells you to do something bad, you won't do it? I'm trying to give you an out for comfort and support here.
You're really umming and awing over this.
I probably will. And I just need to be honest with you about that. The bag's been talking to me about telling the truth more. I don't want you to think of me as a liar, because when I said I wouldn't lie to you, I meant it, little one. I'm trying to be more truthful. I think the answer you wanted to hear, and I should have given you, is I wanted to kill the gargoyle. That's what it was.
It would have been nice to know that you wanted to kill the gargoyle, though I don't know why you would have let me, go up to it first and then killed it.
You
But-
seem so enthused by your negotiating skills.
Look, I'm just worried about the bag.
I-
I don't think it's a good bag.
It's not.
And you're still going to do whatever it tells you.
Yes, I am.
But doesn't that make you not a good Orville?
Am I Orville the good?
No, but
Am I
Okay.
Orville the savior of the village?
not that I know of.
All right. Well, I'm Orville the frog. Have you ever met a trustworthy frog? I'm losing it.
If anything, I think this is brilliant for establishing what bond you two will take in the future.
But I think we've successfully anti-comfort and supported each other.
Worse now. It's worse. Because I'm both trying to reconcile being like a normal good person and admitting out loud that I will do whatever the bag tells me to.
Even though you know it's probably evil.
I know it's evil. It told me so.
I don't think it did.
I talked to the bag.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I don't think I like that bag, and if you're going to do whatever it says, I'm not sure I like you.
That's hurtful.
I'm sorry, but you wanted honesty. I'm going to walk away.
All right.
Hmm.
Task
Well.
successfully failed.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Nylan or Boar, what are you two up
What
to?
are you doing?
So I'm watching this scene play out, and in my mind I can't help but see my old friend from my previous life whenever I look at Orville. And so when I see that exchange going on between 1010 and Orville, I'm trying to put it out of my mind. So I go and try and distract myself by talking to Nylan. And since we kind of developed this bond of steel together, I think we're I'm gonna think, hey, I'm gonna, especially after I am a little frustrated with Orville for putting us all in jeopardy when the situation had been resolved. So I'm gonna try to talk now and see if we try and workshop some things, some techniques or tactics to try and see to make our next encounter a little smoother. So I was talking to we decided we're gonna pick the training exercise advance for our bond of steel.
Mhm.
And we're going to train and practice on all-out attack, so that we can gain more experience while doing that.
Oh, you should take a
And
look
B-
at battle moves if you haven't yet. They've slightly changed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So all-out attack there is no longer a default basic attack. All-out attack is more powerful, but you need some kind of edge or weak point first. Sometimes from secure an edge, which is the replacement for find a weakness. Sometimes just for a narrative reason that you have it, but some kind of like advantage. It's still very powerful, but it's not easy to do right off the bat.
Now, would
Battle.
assistance or an aid be considered an edge for the purpose of all-out attack?
I often would actually say yes, because
The bond of steel, that training says move says when we aid in that move, it doesn't cost a condition.
aid a companion specifically, one of the options for it is they can use it effectively where they otherwise couldn't. So that's perfect for this.
So I think we do want to pick that all-out attack. So we're going to So the first time in each fight, one of us aids the other. It doesn't cost condition, and then they can use that edge to all-out attack. Am I interpreting that correctly, GM?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
Jordan,
as part of as part of that bond of steel, it does say you can suffer 1 damage instead of marking a condition, just so for future reference.
Oh,
yeah,
does that change too,
between
or
you two. No, that was there
Just
already.
between
The
us.
starting bond move
Oh.
of blood for blood. You can suffer 1 damage instead of marking a condition to aid each other in a battle move. And you can
Oh, okay.
stack aid specifically for your bond mate and let them choose multiple separate options out of the aid thing. So you basically are really good at helping each other in combat.
So in this case, since if we're taking the training exercise advanced move, aid would the first time we aid, it would not count. It
Correct.
would not cost condition, but then we could add a second aid on top of it
To also
and
get
just
advantage
mark
or
a
something
condition.
like that. And that would mark a condition
Yeah.
or damage or something. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Yes,
I think
I think we're going to drill that together. How I want to go there and try and work with Nyland and try and come up with some tip. Superman, the new Superman movie where it's like A1, B26. Like come
What
up with a
A?
little code or come up with some shorthand or some tactics so we can more effectively take advantage of attacking enemies.
How do you feel about being tossed?
I'm for it.
Good. Yeah, so while we're practicing, I'm also going to trigger my homesick move, and tell a story about what must change in my homeland before I return.
What do you say?
I say, I wish those back home thought like you all did. Back home, it is a lot more like one person makes all the calls. It's not very collaborative.
And this reminds me. Darn it! You're making me take depth.
Curse you for bringing
Don't
me into
make
your
me
life.
have feelings or
Don't make me
connections.
So him telling me that reminds me because from a very insular community where we also we did have a very high controlling environment that was a lot of decisions were made from on high, and we just kind of did what we were told to do. It wasn't a very free, or we didn't have a lot of options. It didn't seem odd at the time because that's all any of us knew. The matriarch or patriarch, whoever was in charge at the time, made all the decisions and told us what to do through their upper council, and they pass it along to all the family leaders, and that kind of so coming out and seeing how the rest of the world lives, and it reminds me. I'm reminded of all the times that my friend and I used to get stuck doing all the grunt work that we were told to do by the patriarch and matriarch, and just kind of, and so this whole thing of us dealing with all the junk and all this hard stuff, and it's dredging up all these old feelings from home, and help me realize that me and Nyland have a lot in common by feeling a little like an outsider in this world.
Yours sounds a lot more bureaucratic. Mine was more, whoever was the strongest told everyone else what to do, and if you didn't like it, you tried to kill them, because that's how you survive.
And that certainly catches Boar by surprise a little, because while despite all the high controlling environment, it definitely was it was familial. It was communal, and so it's the idea of having of challenging for leadership in a fight to the death strikes me as very unusual.
I mean, there's the whole thing to be said about how that's not really the mark of the best leader if they're having to kill off all of their challengers. Those are the actions of a warrior. Those aren't the actions of a leader. Those aren't the actions of a general. Those are the actions of a base savage.
I mean, I am the barbarian from the hell world, so it makes sense.
It does, but like
yeah. So I'm going to clear insecure because I'm sure we're going to be comforting and supporting each other. So I'm probably going to need my charisma not to suck. Oh, all right. Well, then forget that. I'm staying insecure. I'm no longer distracted.
Focus up.
I think we're kind of both doing it to each other.
It feels mutual. Yeah, we're kind
Yeah.
of we're commiserating over over how things kind of sucked at home and that kind of stuff. So now I'll go for it.
All right. Let me pull up the move. Mhm. I mean, our bond is it's literally bond of steel. You fought against foes neither you could defeat alone, but together you triumph more times than you can count. And then my relationship is about their god. Their friend seems very powerful. I'll ask many questions about this friend. I think it leans more on that bond of steel than anything else. I don't have a conflict yet.
I mean, when I
Oh, did you take
it
Brooding
was
Loner?
no, I took the betrayed comrades.
Oh, Betrayed Comrades.
So
you
so yeah, I
confuse
did
your multiple things.
tell a story. I did tell a story about me and my betrayed comrade.
You did.
You got stuck with the grunt work, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's up to Boar.
My
Sounded
intention
like
was to
it.
do so.
It sounded like it to me.
Yeah. So +3? Oh, 4. All right.
There we go. Oh yeah.
I had to look up what your thing does. What is your... Oh, really? That's so funny. Because I was thinking of taking Brooding Loner, and that's also you don't gain depth anymore. But what else is it?
Our party is so
If you
cohesive.
would, no, if you would gain depth past 3, but we're doing 2, you would instead mark 1 XP. So it's just all
See,
yeah.
mine's fine. Mine is just I have a bag.
Yes, totally fine. That hasn't caused any problems so far.
It caused problems immediately, actually. There's no weird. Yeah, no, it's not. But the betrayed comrades deals damage.
Yeah, it hurts you.
It hurts so bad. Market condition.
Mhm.
Can that kill you?
Conditions won't kill you.
Okay.
Now, GM question. So they clear a condition or gain 1 depth, my choice. Can I only have 1 condition. So the way this is worded, I've cleared the 1 condition, and since it's 10 plus, I would gain depth and therefore put the condition back.
That's true.
It can be different. Okay, so
That's making me exhausted.
Oh, it's exhausting. Nyland's exhausting.
You did spar.
We did spar.
I find it hilarious
No.
that you have to like carefully match. Okay, how comfort and supported do I want to be right now in order to maximize actually clearing conditions?
I think this is fun, so I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I think this is fun, so I'm going to go for it. But just question: so if I wanted to just simply abstain and take the 7 to 9 result instead of the 10 plus result, could the player do that if they wanted to? And correct. So if I wanted to clear a condition and I didn't want to take the other, could I say, okay, well, I will forego the depth to avoid taking the other condition? But I think it's funny, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I was frightened. I don't. And after drilling some exercises, I'm pretty confident about our odds moving forward. So I'm no longer frightened, but I am insecure. Rehashing things from back home and thinking I've still got to deal with Orville, who reminds me a lot of back home, and yeah, it's got me a little insecure. So I got a good old -2 for charisma now.
Ew.
Oh, disadvantage. That's right, disadvantage. Okay, -1 and disadvantage.
Yeah. Do me.
Do we have the comfort and support doing the other way? Yeah.
Please. I have 3 conditions. Please.
So all right. So comfort and support. Did we reinforce or did I change or reinforce a relationship or bond? I think the pretense of this was to use our bond, but I also think this did. I think it also reinforced our relationship. My relationship here is that we share an interest in our new world because it's different from where we came from, and I think definitely that was reinforced through this conversation. So I think definitely a yes for number 1. Did I ask or answer something new about a conflict? It came up in the conversation. I didn't answer any unanswered questions about my conflict. So is that specifically what it's asking? Okay. So we did reminisce about the kind of stuff that my betrayed comrade and I did. Does that count? Stop making me feel my feelings. Did they open up in a moment of vulnerability or intimacy? He told me about his home, but I don't know if Nyland would consider that vulnerable or intimate.
I think so. Just because I think Nyland is in general someone who keeps things very close to the chest, but you guys are making him feel things. He's telling you things.
And are we making camp? So I get a +5, right?
Ooh.
We're breaking PBTA math right here. Yeah. 1, let's see.
Yeah.
8. You.
Yeah.
You should make one of these that does kill you. Are we talking about conflicts? Like brooding loader and Oh, just on any failed government
Any
support
failed
to kill
government
each other?
I am no longer insecure. So- I need to go talk to my other two friends now to get my other two conditions
Yeah,
handled.
yeah, it didn't
And that
go
is-
well.
And that's why I'm insecure. He left. Now I understand why I'm insecure, because Nyland left me and walked over to talk to somebody else.
Yeah, Nyland's very much like he doesn't say a lot, and he's also very much like this conversation is over. He just gets up and leaves. I will go talk to Tenny because Orville does not have a fishing pole right
Yeah,
now.
like we're not by the shore.
Yeah.
I
Oh, maybe I should start crafting.
How
I
much
think
line would you
Tenten-
need to get that all the way down off the cliff into the water?
Sometimes fishing is a state of mind. Sometimes you don't need to catch anything. Sometimes you just gotta throw out the cast and reel it in. It's probably Skyfish.
We really just need a rope, and we tie it around Tenten, and we throw him off the edge. And we dunk him in the water and pull him back in.
Mhm.
who's sitting on a wall with a little bag of quick cement applying it to a bunch of cracks.
Do you feel pain?
Can you describe pain?
Describe pain, yes.
It feels like failure, but in your bones.
Yes. Yes.
Do you have
I do.
bones?
I mean, I don't have bones, but I have this skin, and I just rap against my arm.
Are you a bug?
You're not
Hmm.
here right now.
I know.
You're not here. You seem to put yourself in harm's way for someone so little.
Yeah, but that's what we all do. You put yourself in harm's way.
This is true, but
Like
I like
when you
tap on you, and you like, are you like hollow?
I am, yeah.
You seem more fragile.
I'm only sort of fragile. That doesn't mean I can't do whatever it is the rest of you are doing.
Hmm.
It's a different kind of. No, it's not. Look, I'm finding ways to be less fragile. Okay.
So you're saying, despite your lack of physical strength, you have a strong strength of character.
No, I'm saying I have physical strength too, and you're just not seeing it.
Yeah, strength of character.
No, no, strength of strength. I
Hmm.
push my arm against the wall and then try not to. What now?
Crush something. Crush the building.
Yes, that sounds like the correct thing to do. Absolutely. I jump off the wall. I find a piece of rubble. I take it. I pick it up, and I like start to get over.
I just stroke my beard
While
and I go,
staring at you.
why do you care what I think?
Because aren't we supposed to care what other people think?
Would you care if some random person came up to you and didn't acknowledge you?
Yes,
No, they are a random person.
but they didn't acknowledge me. I'm here. They should acknowledge me if I'm here.
Then stab them. Who cares?
Exactly, and that's what I did. Do right?
You are a strange, strange little creature.
Well, thank you for acknowledging me. Do you know if there's anything else that we can stab?
Anything else? What?
We can stab? I look around, hopefully.
Hold on. I need to look at my. What's another story I could tell? What's another story I could tell? You know what? What wonder or danger makes your homeland unique? I'm going to say, where I'm from, I think you would be a formidable opponent for the. I have to add it to my notes. The thrice crested Glath Rook.
What?
Yep.
You...
Yep. The thrice crested Glathrook.
Are there twice crested Grathooks?
No, they died out once the thrice crested ones took over.
Okay.
I have
So there's the superior Graphook peoples, or
so
lizard.
I have seen a few of them in my travels here, but they're more like singular crested Grathlooks. They're tiny. They have beady little eyes and buck teeth, and they skitter around.
What?
I'm describing rats. I'm saying thrice crested Grathlooks are just 3-headed rats.
Oh, what?
They are numerous and mighty, but they are
What a
tiny.
crest is. Like, yeah, you're allowed to name your hell beasts, but that's not a crest. Very
I know.
confusing.
And you
they're
think
not
I'd
like
be good at and you think I'd be good at fighting them?
yes, they are numerous. They are seen as quite a nuisance. I think perhaps you could even ride one
I wouldn't want
if
to.
you tamed it.
Never mind. I think that you are good at fighting too. Solemn nod.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me clear another condition as I make up silly stories.
With Bob and Mary. At the very end, I was, yes.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm not sure how intentional comfort and support is supposed to be two ways. Up to GM. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Which of us wants to go first?
You go first.
Did you change or reinforce a relationship or short bond? Yes.
Yeah.
Did you answer something new about a conflict? Not in my case.
I don't have one.
Ask or answer, yeah. Open up about a moment of vulnerability or intimacy. I think it's asking because I'm the one comforting.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, I said you'd be good at fighting rats, and that was complimenting to you.
That's complimentary. Is that vulnerable or?
I don't think so, actually.
I don't either. Are you currently making camp? Yes.
Yeah.
So +2. +2. Yep.
Hey.
1. You clear condition.
Yay, I'm condition
And
free.
get to choose a condition or depth up to you.
I will take depth because I have no conditions to clear.
Woo!
Yeah, in a way.
Look,
In
Tintin
the
is a
way
lot
that
more
our like
bouncy now.
rivalry goes.
Leave a step. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, the final comfort and support was strength related. So
Yeah. I don't have one, and
yeah, agreed. Still didn't. I'm actually half going back on the conflict thing with the opening of "Do you feel pain?" Um, so I think between those two questions, there's a yes in there. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So 3. Woo.
Well, there we go. Uh, I'll get rid of frightened, and let's see, is depth gonna get me anywhere? Nope, but a second condition is nice, so I'm clearing that. Sorry.
Oh, I had a couple questions. What kind of clothes does Boar Bluerock wear?
I had the clothes out that I escaped from my home in, but then the I've got when I came to the island, yeah, just the generic, like when we got here, Lord Sand was like, here for people who who didn't bring stuff, in his infinite generosity, yeah, just bargain, yeah, bargain bits are like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
it's like it's some kind of used leather armor. There's definitely some holes punched, so where a spear has hit or arrow has killed a previous wearer.
And now this abandoned, crumbling castle. Are there tapestries, banners, bolts of silk lying around?
I'd imagine silk's a step too far.
Hey, let's answer the question. All right, I would like um to craft our dwarven friend a new outfit. Tailoring skill. I specifically have robe tailoring.
You're tailoring.
It's on my character sheet.
Amazing.
Ooh, yeah, it's part of the wizard hunting agenda. You do need to know how to devise a robe. It's very important that no one suspects.
That way you can, sneak into the wizard convention before you get to the murdering.
Exactly.
Yes, yes, it's how you. Yeah, and for the robe sabotage, I think is the majority of the uses. You're preparing a duel or whatever, and you tie their sleeves to their chests so they come in doing the whole like pompous wizard thing, and then it's stuck. They can't. It makes total sense. Anyway, I want to make a new set of robes out of dead man's clothes and ghost clothes. I'm sure I looted a ghost or two.
Close, close.
Yeah. No, you just take a seam ripper to the looted ghost shirt. It's just like regular fabric. We're wearing clothes? None of the ghosts were wearing clothes.
They were nudist ghosts.
That feels like a detail we should have discussed. All right. Maybe it has some strategic holes to maximize fabric use. By
You
rogue,
got one
I
hole
mean,
in the middle of it and use it as like a poncho.
That's what I was gonna say. My rogue plan has turned into poncho, but it does say no. There will be a roll. There will be a roll because I want to approach our broody dwarf in the dead of night while we're making camp. I'm assuming you're up, staring longingly at the fire, thinking about what could have been or whatever.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, and I wanna like sit next to you, but then between us put this folded thing of cloth. And I say something along the lines of like I can see both nipples through that shirt. It is just totally destroyed. Just a real icebreaker statement.
Meanwhile, Nyland's shirtless the whole time.
Yeah. You're starting to well, they're all point. So you're starting to look like the big guy over there, who is in his sleeping loincloth, I presume.
No, he just sleeps in the clothes that he fights in. When he bathes, it's all of it. It's all at the same time.
Are you both simultaneously the most naked and a never nude? Is what you're trying
Exactly.
to say? The leather pants stay on in the creek.
How else are you supposed to wash the blood off of them?
Anyway, I mentioned to Boar that his clothes are looking a little bit holy, but lowercase.
And out of character, why is he making me feel my feelings? This person who every time I look at him, I'm reminded of the mistakes of my past and all the bridges I burned, and here he is giving me gifts and reminding me of the friends I've betrayed.
Apparently.
Orville's just like, I don't want to see this dude's nips anymore. You're like, why does he care so much? Why does he make me feel?
I think I'm definitely going to try to avoid reinforcing a relationship or a bond here, because I think consciously Boar is going to try and he's going to be polite and he'll accept the gift. He's very intentionally saying, no, I can't. I can't let him in because it's too painful to
I see you're struggling with this. Let me ask you a secondary follow-up question here. How resilient to acid is your bear skin?
I've never tested it.
I'm pretty sure Big Guy has. That's why he's not wearing a shirt. But me, I have felt not even strong acid, not even in a combat sense. I've stuck my hands in a vat of bleach while doing laundry. Something old ladies do every day. I hated it. It was itchy for like a half hour. I personally don't like caustic chemicals on my skin. You have a lot of skin showing. So I ask again, how resilient to acid are you, Boar Blue Rock?
Well, that wasn't my intention. In my mind, I wasn't flashing people. I just put the leather armor on over the clothes I showed up on the island on. But
I have like
if,
3 skills, and I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of them for you. Alright? I have like 3 skills.
So I am the wall. My wall is broken. I do feel comforted by this. I see his attempt to be compassionate to me and provide some measure of uh, compassion. So I am feeling comforted. And I pick up the
Poncho.
musty kind of the serape that's kind of fun. It kind of now. Did you get it from the room where all the fungus was?
Yeah,
Does it smell? Does it
used my
smell like
fingers
mold and
to
fungus?
scoop it off, and then I hung it up over the fire for a bit, and then I shook it vigorously. Yeah.
It's easier just to throw all your dirty clothes away and make new clothes.
So I slide my head to the poncho hole, and hey, he is a skilled tailor. It slides perfectly. It slides on perfectly. The neck hole's not too big. It doesn't catch on my ears. It's very well. He did a fantastic job with the subpar materials that were on hand.
Good.
So
You get a firm hand on your shoulder after you put it on. It's like it looks good on you. It really does. So in the morning, you're gonna support me when I say we're going in that hole, right? Now that you are protected from the elements, we're going in that hole. And
I'm being manipulated.
That goes down. Yes.
Oh,
just
like
I'm
my
being
comrade
manipulated.
used to do.
That's me. I'm not part of this yet.
Yes, I am both comforting and manipulating. Gaslight, gatekeep, clear condition.
Gaslight,
Just
gatekeep,
like
do.
my friend.
There's no gaslight, bro. That feels like a wild over it. All right. What are our questions here? My bond is that you owe me, and I am doubling down on this.
We don't have any bonds.
We don't have a formal bond. That's my relationship. They still owe me for what I once did. I'm simply adding to the tab. No, I didn't bring up the bag of sand. Wait! It is about the bag of sand, though. It's about going down the hole. Yeah, you asked if it was about a conflict. Oh, okay. No, not advantage. No. I get advantage about killing Tenten, though. Oh, nothing new. Yeah, okay. Specifically, no.
They as in me, or they as in
Yeah, they as in Boar.
Orville? Okay. Well, yes, I am no longer insecure. I am just blackmailed now. But that's not a condition.
It's fine.
It's like the sound of rain on the roof, but it's just it's
Yeah.
ash and pyroclastic rock.
Yes. Down that way, and I point towards the mushroom basement.
We're going to assume that you were on watch.
Yep.
I did nothing. Well, yeah. It's not my fault if you can't read the room that's filled with mushrooms. Like, it's not even like it's a little bit filled with mushrooms.
I like how you say it's not my fault you can't read the room of mushrooms when you literally wanted to go down a separate way through the room of mushrooms.
Well, that's what I thought it was cool. It had treasure or whatever. And I have
All
friends
right.
with me who can cast magic.
So we get half our HP back. And what?
Yay, I have 8 health now.
I have 4
Yeah.
health now.
That's better than it was. 7. But I also get 1 use of armor back, which is 4 hit points worth, which is nice.
I have armor.
I was about to check and see. I was like, oh, does mine do that too?
No.
I haven't used it once.
That's why I was describing the little quick cement group.
Yeah, cool. No, great. I love the idea that you're just fixing.
You just throw yourself on a pottery wheel and spin around.
Ooh! I saw a video game an advertisement for a video game that is a pottery wheel. It's a like Smash style group combat game where you spin a little pottery wheel character and you fight in the kiln.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
I saw an ad for it, and it seems funny and weirdly appropriate for what we're describing.
All right, so we wake up in the morning? Hopefully. Not that I do sleeping, but sure.
I wake up, I stretch my arms, I go, it smells like home.
Is this
All
what
right.
your home looks like?
I haven't slept. Are you guys ready to go?
What do you mean you haven't slept?
I didn't sleep. There's a hole we need to explore. Are you ready? Breakfast on your feet.
But the away place to go is the volcano. The
That's
volcano gets us
cool.
off the island.
My boar's with me. We're going down the spiral staircase.
But
I'm even without just out of character, even without the manipulation, I was inclined to go down there because that's where the gargoyle told us to go, right? That's if we're playing the game, that's the next step in the game, right? Yeah, he smashed that. Yeah, we told him to. We asked him where to go, and he smashed that fountain, revealing the staircase, and he flew off, or it flew off. So I thought that was I was under the impression that's where we're supposed to go.
We are.
I figured there was some kind of
supposed to go down there.
I figured it's like there's probably some kind of
Something good.
a train track or teleportation circle, something here down there to get us to the volcano. I figured. Whether I'm right or not, I don't know. But how far, GM? How far away? Like just looking at it, how long is it? Like, if we were to walk to the volcano, is this like a 30-minute walk or like a 2-day walk? What are we looking at? Well,
Can I deduce, based on my background of coming from a hellscape, that how close this volcano might be to erupting?
I had to bet about 2 hours.
Yes.
call lore, yeah.
Mm. What the barbarian is great at. Yeah. I would say yes.
I say yeah.
What's a book?
Your own life.
Intense vision.
I don't have a conflict, so just 2.
Is
You-
this
wanna
acting
share?
on the sigil vision? Is this acting on the sigil vision? Because I've got a +1 forward on that for the entire group.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, do we even have time to go down there and come
Okay,
back up?
so
if
not
we-
relevant.
Okay.
It's +1.
Okay. Well, I have a +1 total because my int is -1. Oh. Then 11. Ooh. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This one has progressed rapidly. Mm. Okay. Follow-up question. Can anything in the environment be used to make a lava boat to float upon the lava?
Amazing follow-up.
No.
Oh, hold on. I don't want real life things. I want magical bullshit things.
Wait, you want magical bullshit? I hold up a bag. It's leaking sand.
Can you ask your friend if we go down there? So what we have to do is make a boat of stone on top of a boat of water.
Well,
Yeah.
but you also have to remember,
Other way around.
Yeah.
stone is still not buoyant. Stone is in fact heavier than lava. So if you just have a rock on top of lava, it'll slowly sink into the lava. So you do still need to hollow out the stone to create the trapped air for
So-
it to float, or you just sink into the lava but slowly.
We
I
need
don't
pumice.
want-
According to Google, we need pumice.
Have you shared your knowledge that the volcano will erupt? Like it's one of
Yeah,
you?
I will say, this is quite unusual, but I don't know if we'd have time to, if that's not where we need to go.
I have
If
it
we'd
on good authority that I'm supposed to go down there. And then it's
Did-
just rock after the lava's done.
Don't you guys
just
have to
rock?
eat?
So I agree that I agree that time is of the essence, but I believe that there is something down there that will get us where we need to go. That is pure speculation on my part, based solely on the fact that Lord Sand told us to get here, and the gargoyle to find the gargoyle. The gargoyle told us to go down the stairs. And if Lord Sand just wanted to misdirect us and kill us, he could have done that a long time ago. If part of the game is to get us where we're going, I think following his breadcrumbs, however much we hate him, I think is the direction we should go.
Tenten goes, fine, and just throws his arms up and starts like stumping towards the door downwards.
I follow 1010.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
Um,
I look around for things to make a stone boat out of, and then go downstairs. I like. I Mhm. I have torches.
proper jump scare.
Can I? What's the
Guardian
move?
Gargoyle.
Yeah, it's what we're doing. Can I? What's the correct move? Because what I want to do is dive at Lord Sandbag first, hoping to scoop some of them. Oh, he's
Right
not
now, he's just a
currently
clown.
He still has my knife in his belly. Okay.
No,
Cool.
I'd imagine he pulled it out and is using it as a microphone.
It still has a little bow, and slots neatly back into the death note when he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, he's still possessing things. All right. Okay. Instead of that, I don't know what to do. Man, if I can't jump him, while he's standing there, can I unearth? No, that doesn't make any sense. How am I unearthing secrets about him? I have no new information.
Well, he said there's a secret ending, so there are secrets here to be unearthed.
Yeah, but that's not about Lord Saiyan. I need to suck out his sorcery.
Mm.
Sense motive. Sense motive is a good one. Yes. Yes.
If he's not going to help us with anything, just ignore him.
Are you Lord Saiyan? If you would, I have a couple questions. Are you yourself going to be at the ending?
He stutter. He buffers and
I think a special interview is a great idea.
what
What
about
he
the
said.
audience?
I defer to Orville on this one. This is his scene.
Yeah.
You got the spotlight, buddy.
I want to reach out and caress the microphone. What happened? I Get a bag under there. Gotta catch some of it in my sandbag. Three things happen. That's too many. That's wild. Okay.
Mm.
This was it. That was the experiment version of the plan. Unprompted. Yeah.
I like to imagine that the voice does that too. Goes, there's just a hole.
Who cares?
It's fine. You know what fixes holes in bags? Tailoring skills.
Hmm.
Where'd
So
the
next
interview
time,
go?
that's a good question.
I thought we were going
The
to get
bag was
information about what the
mad.
interview was.
The bag was unhappy.
Wait, is the bag alive?
No,
Oh. Then how can it be
just evil.
The bag is evil.
Yeah.
Why are we listening
not
to
a lot.
something that's evil?
right now? Because I don't want to go back up the stairs.
What do you mean? I don't understand the question.
What? I turn around and just keep walking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Can I unearth secrets? The hallway? All right. That does tell me all the information I need to know about the hallway.
Wait, no, there's one more piece of information. Based on how we entered the hallway, are we heading toward or away from the volcano?
What's better?
I think toward might be better. So we're going where the magma is.
and where the hollow circle ritual thing is,
Okay.
or was.
Hmm. I asked the bag, what do we do about this?
Do we keep going?
They don't actually have to answer that one. It was just the bag.
constant roll.
I think we need to get in there.
And that's on the island in the middle of the magma lake.
Magic.
I do not
Is
want to go
there
into that city
a-
unless we turn the sand off.
Is there a? Do we see any obvious point of entrance? Is there like a bridge or something like that?
How far
under-
away?
That's a,
So since the deity I serve is the deity of the seas and storms, and water is great at cooling down hot rocks.
oh, I thought you were gonna make the "this is a sea" argument.
Yeah, me too.
What is a sea, really?
A sea of lava is still a
I
sea.
thought you were gonna pray for a lava boat.
No, when lava hits the sea, it almost instantly cools and turns to stone. So
That
could
sounds cool.
could I invoke a miracle to overcome a danger or obstacle related to the domain of my deity to create a bridge?
Is there a power scale on this to free?
Do-do-do-do.
Moves with open-ended magical effects will have a cost, risk, or similar drawback proportional to magnitude.
Well, so but before I haven't attempted it yet. I'm assuming that I would be familiar to know if my deity could do something like this, but I'm curious. 1010 had some reservations, and so before I loudly announce our presence and approach the city across a magically made or divinely created land bridge, I want to make sure that 1010 doesn't have another idea.
No, I don't have another idea. 1010's entire reason of I want to get off this island is I want to get away from the sand. Endlessly roiling sand just sounds misery incarnate. I'd really rather not. I want the sand turned off before I'm taking a step into that roiling, awful place. That's
I think
all
we
I'm
have
saying.
to kill the sand ourselves, friend.
Mhm.
Sand can't be
is there-
killed. That's part of the problem.
Is there another? Do we see any other exit or any other point of interest in this giant chamber?
That's. Are we
Say,
looking
let's
for a
just
way
go.
into the city?
Yeah, if this is kind of where Lord Sand is leading us with his secret ending thing, I guess we just play along.
make kind of ring-like bridges so we can get to all of the things and then get to the city afterwards. And yeah,
I'm gonna use actually. Can I recall lore about magic? I know magic ish. I know. I know how to kill magic. The dome, the magic dome above the thing. Do the pillars control the dome? If we kill the pillars, do we kill the dome? I've played this video game level.
does this have to do with the sigil vision? The sigil vision.
Does
Take
this
your
have to
plus
do about the my dark whisperer telling me to go down this hole? All right, so advantage and +1.
Correct.
No. Wait, magic barriers? Yes. We'll say yes, because where else did I learn? I leveled up the abjuration power mid-island.
Yes, but like a book is an actual item.
We're gonna say yes to that, but no to having a resource. Yes. Yep. 11. All right, so I turn to 10-10,
Too
and I
much
say,
sand.
if you... Okay, yeah,
Okay,
let's
but
hear that.
hear that, and then I want to hear it.
Like a possessing a dead wizard kind of way.
Like specifically around the island kind of way.
Yeah, on this island. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
If only we had a
10-10.
wizard.
Yeah,
100
10-10.
Lord Sands. That's just what we want to have happen.
Yeah. Hey, 10-10. You want the sand gone. If you break these pillars, the sand goes away.
So, go ahead.
Yeah.
So if I
believe
destroy
I
the
have-
pillow,
I believe I have
So-
2 whispers. There's a mechanical rule to decide what we do. I have 2 whispers. We'll find out. I rolled an 8. I marked 2 conditions.
2 conditions.
Well,
So if you destroy the pillars, we make the sand go away?
Yeah. I got it
I
from my
look at
info
Nyland.
broker. I hold up my
I-
evil bag.
I look at Nyland and I say, "Have you ever destroyed big pillars before?"
Yes.
Have you
Alright,
destroyed
continue.
pillars that are that big?
Yes.
I'm gonna do it too. And I'm going to look at Boren and just like wait for him to create a solution to get us to the pillars.
Do we want to take a break here?
This is the opportune time. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Are we all going to die in the lava? Probably.
Oh, I
Yeah,
kept
most
myself muted for like the last half hour. I just realized that. I muted myself while I was typing. Okay, in short, city is surrounded by lava, magical obelisk surrounding it. Your Dark Whisper hates you and wanted you and thinks that. Actually, that's kind of amazing that I was muted for that part. Your Dark Whisper wants you to fix the force field, and you resisted it and said, no, we're going to break the force field and let this thing loose, and no one else knows that.
Cool.
You knowledge to know that if we break the force field, it will actually release
the
sand
horrible thing
and have
inside.
lied
Oh yeah,
to the rest of
roiling
us.
sand and smoke inside. If I was muted for that part.
I didn't lie.
I noted. I tried to
10-10
remember that
said-
I was muted, and then I forgot that
Yeah.
I was muted.
10-10 said, I want the sand gone. I said, let's do that.
And gave the opposite answer to what makes the sand gone.
Breaking
All right.
the pillars
well-
makes the sand gone
It does make it gone. Yes, in a way.
from the town.
Does it make it gone
Now
or make
it's-
it everywhere?
Now it's everywhere. Now it's in the world.
Yep.
Everywhere is the worst. Okay.
Yep.
Break
It's
time.
irritating. It gets. Yeah. Okay. We'll be back. Welcome back to part 2 of properly unmuted Dungeon World 2.
Dungeon World 2 replugged.
Replugged.
Yes.
Instead of unplugged.
Yep, I got it.
So, you are standing in front of a lake of lava with a force-fielded city and some obelisks in front of it, like you normally are, and you are looking for a way over the lava. You have one in mind. Everyone, I think, was already looking to bore.
We're looking at you expectantly, waiting for you to fix this problem.
Yeah.
Because you're the one with the
Yeah.
direct line to your god.
Yeah, ask your friend.
Well, yeah. So I'm definitely going to ask Nared to do something now. Whether they choose to oblige or punish me for my hubris remains to be seen.
It
Depends
does.
on the dice roll.
We shall see.
Yeah. Well, it's in the end the dice are the deity, aren't they?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm the intended. So I'm the invoke miracle move. I'm intending to overcome an obstacle related to my deity's domain, being the seas. I am beseeching Nared to conjure a storm inside this chamber to cool the magma enough to solidify it enough for us to safely walk across to the pillars and also to the central island with the city.
Perfect. Then let us roll it. Roll plus wisdom when you call down your deity's power.
It's just straight +2. No recall lore questions or anything like that.
Magnitude stuff.
No magnitude.
Not
No pushing yourself. nothing like
no one
that.
recalled lore specifically for how to get across the lava. I think you're good.
I have an advantage if you want to destroy the force field.
That's not what you're doing right now. You're getting over the lava. So
Right, but that's what the recall lore bonus
yes,
we have
that's the one you
achieved
have
is.
is. Oh,
Yes. But you didn't tell us that we were destroying the force field, so
Oh,
we
you
are
get
probably not
XP?
acting on that.
So on a 6
No!
minus, it's twisted
not.
or insufficient.
I finally get to mark experience, so this is my first failed roll.
Yeah, you guys have actually rolled extremely well. Like, your dice rolls themselves have been
Mhm.
quite high this whole campaign.
Powered by the Apocalypse is too easy. You just roll good.
You just roll
Just
good
do
and win.
whatever.
Yeah, definitely. That's
Yeah.
definitely happening right now
Just roll
because
better. Yeah.
as you call down your deity's power, when you feel Nered's attention upon you, like it turns upon you, it sees what is going on, you sense alarm from it, from him. Have you, like, in an understandable way, heard his voice in terms of words before, or is it more like communication over feelings and impressions?
Definitely more of a feeling situation.
Okay, so you get that continues. You still get him. You sense that he is displeased with you, and you feel again, two things happen. You feel the lava pool itself and ocean starts to bubble faster than before. The volcano was erupting. Now it is Nered starts to actually not overflow it in the classic sense, but you can sense that he has made it more dangerous to intervene. The lava is sputtering and boiling much worse than before. While that is happening, Orville, you feel a tug on maybe your belt, wherever your bag of sandstone.
It's in my hand.
It's in your hand. Perfect.
But the sandy sack is in my hand.
Excellent. It starts.
Oh, that's a good question.
You can feel it start to move in your hand. Starts tugging away from you. The skull within the bag. You feel the mind of your dark whisperer say, I will not stand by idly while you destroy everything I lived and died for. And it starts, like, actively... It starts pulling itself away from you. What do you do?
It doesn't have any whispers on me. Like, pull it back.
You're gonna wrestle it? Okay.
An
I'm gonna use it like a
invisible
compass.
tug-of-war.
I would like to use it as a compass to direct us.
It's pulling towards the lava pool, is what it's trying to do. But if you're trying to forcibly keep it, I think you're defying danger with strength, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Rogues known for their strength.
Yeah.
As you're trying to keep it from getting free.
I rolled the 4.
There we go.
You did keep... You did... Oh, you have a condition to strength, don't you?
Yes.
All
I have a
right.
condition to everything but intelligence.
All right. Perfect.
Why did it
I
cover
mark
this up?
experience.
You mark experience.
The comfort and supporting did not succeed.
You tug and tug and tug until there is a rip in your bag, and the sandstone skull goes shooting out of it like a rock. Everyone sees this now. There's no hiding it. Right as it plops into the lava. Then that area starts boiling worse than anything else. And after a moment, something starts to rise out of it. Much larger than the skull that went in. An enormous serpent in the shape of... made of magma. Plates of lava start to cool on it that resemble scales of sorts as it rises. The snake skull you actually have is like... It's like this big. So however,
Regular snake.
the head of this serpent is a much larger version of that exact same shape, made of magma and cooling rock. It opens its mouth with two like large stone fangs and hisses at the group of you.
I have a question to ask it.
Yes.
How can I get it to? Let me see which question is this. Recall lore, no influence choice. Sure, influence choice. How can I get it to destroy a pillar for me?
I don't think you can. What do you do in the fiction?
When you convince or manipulate an NPC,
Yeah. Which
Okay,
currently you aren't doing in the fiction.
I look at Orville and say, "That was in your bag," and then look at the snake and wave at it.
Oh yeah, it
was possessed.
it speaks, and this time all of you hear it. In that same
Ooh.
voice, it says, "I will not stand idly by while you make everything worse." This, I don't think it is going to give you a warning. It's had enough of you. Orville, it's going to lunge for you.
Ooh, I would like to defy danger.
What do you do? How do you defy its like lunging snake bite?
Countercharge. I want to countercharge the snake and jump on its face and springboard into the town.
There is a force field blocking you, so you could land on the force field and see what happens when someone lands on the force field.
We'll be doing that one.
Okay.
I choose that option.
You're not fighting it back, so I don't think this is a battle move, even though it is fighting you. So, defy danger? Sounds like with dexterity.
Yeah, I would like to clarify the consequences ahead of time.
You do not know what will happen if you touch the
this
force
game?
field.
Cool. 8.
All right. So, on an 8, you successfully
Do it, right?
You do it with a cost, actually with 2 costs. So on an 8, choose 2. It drains or rattles you. Mark a condition. Doing so draws unwanted attention or escalates the situation. The GM will say how after you choose this.
I'm angry.
Or-
That is all of the conditions.
We'll get to that. Or you spend.
Isn't it when I go above 5?
No. It's when you reach your limit, which is their 5th. So the third option is when you spend, pay, or sacrifice something to do it. Name what it is. The GM might demand more. So you chose one to mark your condition. What's the second thing you choose to defy this danger? Do you draw on one to attention or escalate the situation, or do you spend, pay, or sacrifice something?
Would like to sacrifice my special magic sand sack.
I might demand more, given that it currently isn't holding anything. I do demand more.
Ooh. Never mind. I draw unwanted attention.
Excellent. So, everyone watches as you duck out of the way of this snake, jump over its lunging head, run along its body, and jump as far and fast as you can towards the force field.
Frog-like, if you will.
Perhaps a bit frog-like.
You now see how I acquired the name Orville the Frog.
Yes.
He's beginning to believe.
Perfect. The moment you touch the force field, it's like something inside, some of the roiling sand and smoke, reaches a tendril to the other side of it, like 2 hands meeting with glass in between them.
Ooh.
And you don't, from your own perspective, you aren't in the this whole chamber anymore. You're once again on the small island with Lord Sand. Alone this time.
So I have an emotional breakdown, I believe.
Yes. So,
Reach your limit.
Let's see what happens when you get there. When you mark a last condition, after moves related to marking it are resolved, which they just were, choose one below. Then at the end of the scene, clear 2 conditions. If you don't have a conflict, you can choose only one of. You can only choose the last one. So you do have a conflict. So you can either confess a terrible truth about your conflict, or test your resolve.
What is the terrible truth about the bag of sand?
I mean, the examples. I wonder what.
The example is parting ways with your Dark Whisperer is more dangerous than you ever knew, and yes, that is
that
true.
has already been true.
Yeah.
You need a new. You need
Like,
Yes.
You kind of did let the snake out of the bag on terrible secret of the Dark Whisperer, and also I did too by calling it evil the whole time.
You called it evil. That's true.
That's what I mean. I called it evil the whole time.
Maybe the dark truth or the terrible truth is you were evil the whole time.
Yeah, you were the
That
Dark
is-
Whisperer the whole time.
You could Walter White and said you did it because you liked it, not because your family needed the money.
Yeah, the terrible truth is I was projecting.
Okay.
That's one. What's the other option?
Test your resolve. Roll plus
Plus.
nothing. You may erase up to 3 depth across your relationships to get +1 to the roll for each erased. On a 10 plus, you surpass your limits, ignoring penalties from conditions for the scene and gaining an opportunity described by the GM. On a 7 to 9, you bottle it up for now, locking 1 condition. On a 6 minus, you give up, flee, or make things much worse, now or when your companions next need you.
Yeah.
I can make things worse on my own.
Yeah, but
Yes,
the dice could tell you worse.
but could you make things much
I
worse
love
in
the
one roll?
gamble of test your resolve right here.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, clearly we're gonna roll.
Are you spending any
Slash R.
depth to roll, or is it going to be a flat
Here's
nothing?
here's the thing. I don't have depth.
Oh,
You can choose how much you're going to spend.
I only
I don't
have
think he has it.
2
Oh.
You
because
could
we
spend
maxed
that
out the
too,
fishing
or-
one, and then we haven't got more depth since then.
Yeah.
yeah. This is actually one of the
We're-
downsides
we're really
of
just
only
fishing
advancing
friends.
at 2 instead of at 3, is you have less to spend here.
Yeah, I only have 1 point on 10, 10, and Boar, respectively. So I can't even do that. So it's just 2d6?
Yep.
I mean, you can do it. It's up to 3. It's not must have at least 3.
You don't have to spend any if you don't want to.
Oh,
You
I'll have
leave it
2.
to
I'll
fate.
spend it all.
Oh.
You're spending it all? Okay, roll +2.
Yeah,
I mean,
Doesn't
that
make it
also kind
so
of fits
much.
the narrative
oh,
right
okay.
now.
it's a 9.
Either way, would have been a 7.
happens on a 9?
All right. So you bottle it up for now,
Bottle it up.
locking a condition. Then, at the end of the scene, you will clear 2 conditions as a heads up.
So I clear 2.
Not now.
I am no
At
longer...
the end of the
no.
scene, which is probably going to be after the whole lava snake thing's dealt with.
Mm.
So we'll keep that in mind. But
What condition are you locking? What
I
is
don't
it that you
know
will
really how
never
that-
not feel for a while?
basically,
Anger.
it's the last session, so it's less strict. But locking condition means it's a lot tougher to get rid of. Normal things that clear conditions do not clear this. A few specific things can clear locked conditions. Mostly like downtime or very few big deal things that could clear conditions.
Yeah, I figure it's a downtime action kind of deal to deal with.
Okay. So one of your conditions becomes locked. You bottle it. You bottle all of your emotions up, and you are on this island again with Lord Sand, who looks down at you and for maybe the first time ever doesn't immediately say something. We switch back to the others. Others, after having lunged at Orville and he jumped and vanished. So I think he looks. from your perspective, he hit the force field, and he's like still, let's call it frozen there. Is what it feels like. Not in ice or anything like that. It's not clear, but he's like holding on to the force field almost like it's a surface. And that tendril is touching him, not literally, but like it's like reaching out to him and hitting the other side of the part of where his hands are contacting it. But he's kind of just like there and not doing anything for now. The snake, after lunging towards him, pulls back. It's like liquid magma body, and it coils itself in preparation as it looks at the remaining three of you.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean make everything worse?
You stop as like you don't do anything and just sort of wait till it answers.
Yeah, because it knows
Yes.
what Orville told us,
It does,
but
it,
we
no,
can't
it
hear.
does.
We couldn't hear it.
Yep.
Won't the pillars just destroy the sand?
It will release the power unto the world, undoing centuries of my guardianship.
Yeah, but
So-
what will it do to the sand?
So the pillars are keeping the sand in.
I originally lured you here in the hopes you might repair it. But clearly, despite his magical inclinations, that one is more interested in power than anything else.
I look at
What
Nyland.
needs fixing?
Don't destroy the pillars. That needs telling, obviously.
I'm
Boris
dumb.
just
I'm
have all
not
kinds of
that
complicated
dumb.
emotions now. The person that I have projected all my feelings of betrayal on has now betrayed me. So I'm feeling all kinds of messed up right now.
Perfect.
Can we sense motive of the snake?
You are already doing a probing conversation, so yeah, I'd say just jump into the roll. It's been triggered.
Okay. Just roll 2d6.
With wisdom.
Ugh. Roll 2d6. What's my wisdom? Okay. Roll 2d6 it is.
Whew,
7.
Barely, but good. All right. On a 7 to 9, you ask one single question, and you will learn the truth to that.
What is the snake's guardian's ultimate goal, and how will that affect us?
Compound question.
Which
know.
one do you pick?
Nope, that's an and. It counts as one question.
How will achieving the snake's goals affect us?
Okay. So you might all die, but
That's a might, not a will.
that's a might. You might all die, but if you successfully fix the force field, it will seal the power away enough to shut down the island games entirely. Forever.
Doesn't say anything about us getting off the island, but shutting
It doesn't.
down the
Yeah.
It
island
does
games is
say
probably
we
good.
Boris
might
says we're
die, but we can always figure out a way off the island later.
Fair enough. Okay, repair some pillars.
So, while that's happening, I'll check in. Yeah, Nylan and Boar, you two haven't done too much yet. The snake is like still coiled up, like assuming you're gonna fight it like Orville.
Will you be a bridge? We cannot walk on lava. I've seen someone try to do it. It is not a fate I want.
Not pleasant.
You're not pleasant. It's coarse, rough, it gets everywhere.
No, that's Lord Sand.
Same with lava.
Yeah. I don't think you need to convince it. Actually,
Does it believe us at this point?
no, that's the thing. It thinks you're an enemy. You have to convince it that you're aligned with it. You're telling it what it wants to hear. So I think it says, you'll just destroy the pillars if you get close. I heard what you said.
Well,
Yeah, but that's what
because
we thought it was going to get rid of the sand.
this is true. We cannot hear you when you are talking to the frog, but you presumably could hear us and the frog, so you know what the frog told us. I'm like doing the like back and forth, like you know that we know that you know that we know.
Roll to exert influence. I believe it's been renamed to influence choice, so that influence is the first word.
Okay. Just a plus charisma, which for me is a 0.
All right. Is anyone helping you with this? Is anyone willing to
Helping
mark a
with
condition to
condition?
help you with this?
I want to help. Yeah. I'll mark a condition to help. Absolutely.
Wait,
What do you say?
if you help me, can you just mark take a damage?
You're
Or
not
is
in a
it,
battle
like,
right now.
specifically for
That's only
fighting?
for
It's
battle
specifically
moves.
for
Oh,
fighting.
That's,
It's for
only,
battle
that's
moves.
only. Yeah, it's specifically for the all-out attack.
Yeah, because that's what you chose when you made camp.
But yeah, so I am currently conditionless, so so I will be happy to mark one to aid you. And so yeah, so I'm imploring. Do we know this thing's name?
No,
Did
I
Orville
don't
ever
think
tell
Orville
us this
mentioned it. I
thing's
don't
name?
know necessarily if Orville asked its name or just gave it.
Does it even have a name?
We never got a name. I wrote down Dark Whisperer bracket Sandy.
So Sandy's.
So, yeah, I
Sandy
want to
Snake?
reiterate what Nyland said, that yes, so you heard that yes, we did say we were going to try to destroy the pillars because we thought that would stop this. So please, I hope you understand that our goal is to stop this. We were misinformed about the method, but our goals are aligned.
All right, that sounds like you are helping. Nylan, you have advantage to the roll.
Cool.
Well, if you choose
Drop.
the advantage for a roll, but
That's
Yeah, I'm
fair.
done.
I don't think you need. The other two options are more like ignore penalty from conditions, the same thing. It just stacks with it, and you can use
Yeah.
it effectively when you otherwise couldn't. You can already use it effectively. So
Oops. I mean,
still, you
whatever
rolled
I roll,
2d6.
it'd be a
that's
12.
double sixes. We just that yeah,
So let's just. Yeah, I dropped the 1, so
perfect.
I forgot to make it a 3 instead of a
Yep. With double sixes, yeah, you there's a pause, and then the creature says, "Very well. But should you prove yourself liars like that one, I will not hesitate to devour you in magma." And then it starts spreading out its body like a bridge towards the first pillar.
Yay. Okay.
Yay!
So,
How fix?
while you two start,
bring
while
up
the three of you, I presume, start heading over the body, you can actually walk on it. The stone that the skin of it of cooled lava is enough that you can walk on it. We cut back to the island with Orville, and Lord Sand says, "Well, sounds like you and I are in quite the predicament." He's like showing you what's happening from outside.
Yeah.
I think in like sand,
I'm
in
not
like sand
looking.
images, sand holograms, basically.
Yeah, I'm only like half paying attention to him.
Perfect. He says, "Since you are here, and I would rather not be trapped again, how about a deal? Contract, if you will."
I am a deal maker. I have been known to. Actually, I've never signed a contract.
Well, I didn't say anything about signing one.
The verbal
I've never
contract.
agreed to. I've never made a contract before.
Very well. He says, "You clearly are a man with fine taste. You want what I can do.
Do I?
I don't know. That's what he's assuming. That's up to you if you say that, but that's what he thinks.
That's fair.
And he says,
Yeah. I
I
don't think that
am
was
looking to
me.
expand my network. It's a bit confining being on this island, and I could use a change of scenery. So how about this? I give you a part of myself with your consent and willingness and openness. Even with the protections as they are, I can place a part of myself within you. You keep it safe. You bring it elsewhere. And you will have all of the power you wish. And I will be free. In part. A fragment of myself.
I want
I love-
2 fragments.
Double it.
Yeah, you want... he says, ooh. Very well.
One of them will stay with me forever.
You've got, I believe the
I will-
term you call it is moxie.
I prefer to say, if I am going to smuggle you off of this Death Island, I do need leverage.
Very well. 2 it is. And
Let's clarify a couple more key details. You say a part of yourself. What do you mean? I really should have asked this first.
yeah, you said this after
Too late.
you already agreed, right? I think.
No, I didn't sign anything.
Okay.
I
Well,
love
sure.
the fact that we're
Let's
currently
clarify.
doing
Yeah, you said
the
yes,
first
and then
thing that you said that offended me.
wait, hold on a minute. So before he answers, instead of answering, you feel the entire island that you are standing on, an island of sand with a single tree, I might add, reaches up like fingers, and you suddenly find yourself standing on like the palm of a hand closing around you, drowning you in sand, and you feel it like intentionally like force feeding and pouring into your mouth. It is like drowning and swallowing and torture at the same time. You feel
Would you call this magic damage?
I don't. It's not
I'm
damage.
resistant to magic damage.
This
not
is
taking-
purely psychological damage.
Yeah, this is if you
Mental.
had if you had any conditions left to take, I might tell you to take one, but you're already good with that.
I'm all good. I got all the conditions.
So you, it feels like too much, and then it happens again because you asked for 2. Now it turns into pain. Now you're taking magic damage for the second one. 3 normally.
Like
Normally
to
3.
Danger with my will.
I believe that. Yeah, you're gonna hold on and try to
Or
just like
Constitution.
doesn't exist, but strength usually works for enduring things. Most of Constitution's purposes have been rolled into strength. Which stat
Alright.
with disadvantage would you like to roll?
Keep below 2 plus with strength. We
Okay.
are physically overpowering Lord Sand's metaphysical soul.
Enduring, it might be the right way to put it. You're not being possessed.
7.
7.
That's not bad.
Okay. So, 2 things happen. You can't mark a condition. So, you draw unwanted attention to escalate the situation, and you you spend, pay, or sacrifice something to do it. So, I don't think you have a choice on those. Those are the only 2 things you can pick.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I have a clarifying detail that we'll get to after this.
yes. The first thing, you spend to pay your sacrifice. If you do it, name what it is, and the GM might demand more. So you still get to choose what it is that gets spent to pay your sacrifice. What do you think it is?
What do I lose?
Your soul.
Yeah. Your free will every 10 minutes.
My adventuring gear.
One of these is not like the other.
No.
I would accept that, actually.
Adventuring gear.
Yes, in
Yes,
this case.
I would like to get rid of all of it.
Okay. I think throughout everything that's happening, and this isn't so. I don't think this is. While the others are making their way over to them, you like physically spasm as this is happening. The others don't see everything else happening, but you spasm slightly, and literally it falls out of your pack into the lava and just gets burnt.
Yeah.
The other thing is, yeah, you draw unusual attention or escalate the situation. I think in this case, congratulations, Lord Sand is your new Dark Whisperer.
Ooh.
Clarifying question. That's what happened to the first part of him.
Yes.
The second part of him, that seemed magic to me.
So you don't take any damage. You did endure the sand drowning enough to
Countering
not
the
take
damage, if you will.
Yes. In a way.
I'm out of I have to mark a condition to absorb it.
Yep.
I was trying to absorb the damage.
Yep.
I was trying to absorb Lord's.
He's still in there for you. You'll deal with him later. But yes. With the because you took a second part of him, you find yourself back on the force field now. You regain consciousness falling down into the lava. It does not harm you like you expected. You worried you were about to die, but as you hit it, the part of your body that is touching the lava seems to like turn into like sand, basically.
Gross.
You have been physically transformed by this in a way that is visible because of the heat, but normally you still look like you unless something is affecting your body, basically.
Lord Sand wants to escape. He talks to me rudely.
Rewriting.
Yeah, you're rewriting the conflict.
What PC did they warn me about? All. Lava. Where did they first appear? Lava Town. How do they help you? Didn't die.
Perfect.
Spencer, unrelated note, how does PvP work?
The rest of you are not close enough to see exactly why, but you do see that Orville fell into the lava, but sort of on it, like almost belly flop style in terms of lack of sinking in, which makes sense. It's liquid rock, and is not burning to death.
The lava's fake. I jump in. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can feel it's very much not fake. But you've made it to the first obelisk.
Orville, what are you doing?
Orville's in like yelling distance.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not really 100% what's happening. No, I'm not.
There is a stone island of a different obelisk, probably the one next to the one the other PCs are on now, that you could like run to across the lava if you want to. It is thick enough, and you seem to be able to float enough that you could like almost walk on water, run to it.
We're gonna fix the pillars.
All right.
You gonna?
I know I reach I pull open my shirt pocket a little bit, And I whisper into it, do I know how to do that?
So you pull open your shirt pocket. Is it just like
Assuming it's filled with sand.
Yeah, probably.
I'm assuming all of my pockets are filled with sand forever now.
Constantly, yeah, basically. Do you know? You're asking if you know how to fix the pillars?
Yeah.
The voice says, "Well, I don't like it, but it will remove suspicion." Very well, I can direct you. So yeah, he says he knows how to do it.
Alright, I walk over to the farthest pillar. And I fix it.
The snake like curls its head in Orville's direction, and again with its like simulated snake skull look, narrows its eye sockets.
I'm gonna look to Boar and Tenny and say, you two ask the snake how to fix it. I'm going to go watch our friend. I get angry, turn into a bird, and fly away.
Excellent. I love it. Yeah, okay. You can just do that. Keep in mind you're going to have to start hitting some things, but that might not be a problem soon. I think I will know how to handle PvP, by the way, after this, if I can follow what I wrote for Chasing Adventure largely. Of course we're going to end in PvP. It's our group.
It's been coming the whole time.
It has.
Listen, this started with me and Orville killing a wizard. It's gonna end with me killing a wizard Orville.
Ten and Boar, you two are left with the snake, who like is hissing in like displeasure. But it's and the hissing is like again bubbling, and it's like the hissing almost of like steam on something hot is how it sounds. But it turns towards the two of you after you've walked over to the pillar.
I pull out the quick cement from my bag or whatever, and basically look at it and ask, so are there runes, or do we just need to like patch the cracks, or...
Yeah. She says, like, again, it is a she, I just haven't said that before, but yeah, she says, you, direct your sight towards each of the runes carved on there. They have been charred and blackened and deformed by time. They must be refurbished without changing them. It takes a careful hand.
Can I reach them?
You can reach the first / bottom one. They're each like this big or so. And then there's like up above one of them. So you can reach maybe the first 2 or 3. About of like 20. As it sees you looking, it says yeah, as it sees you looking, the serpent says, I will lift you if needed, but I cannot touch it myself.
And this will keep the sand in the barrier.
For another... I think it has been about 1,000 years, but time can be difficult to track.
I have an amazing idea for Tenny.
Oh, I'm open to it.
Kill the snake.
You stay and you make sure the runes never go back down, so he's stuck forever. Because you don't need to eat, you don't need to sleep, you don't even need to breathe.
I'd like to live a life, thank you very much.
You can build the family.
Literally, but that's not exactly.
Yeah, you'll have a family of what is it?
I promise you this: I do not consider the people who built me to be family.
So,
well, you build enough of them to develop a culture.
You find a manual of golems down here. It's fine.
yeah, I will take out the quick cement and go over to the bottom one and just kind of carefully, as best I can, start reforming the rune.
Okay, that takes some time. The snake starts directing you. Boar, you see this happening. You're next to 1010. You see Nylan flying over towards Orville, he's almost arrived. What do you do during all of this? Right now, I don't think anyone is demanding anything of you or paying direct attention to you, or do you do something during this opportunity?
I'm not exactly sure what I want to be doing. On the one hand, I am angry and I would love to take out that frustration against Orville. On the other hand, I know that that's not going to solve the problem, and ultimately, fixing these pillars and suppressing this, and it sounds like at this point, getting inside the barrier and flat out destroying Lord Sand, doesn't seem to be a feasible option at this moment. At least not one that we have a clear path to do with the time we have given to us.
That's right. Yeah.
I think that helping repair the runes or moving on to the next one to try and repair this and suppress it. Then at some point in the future, come back and try and kill Sand properly would best suit our objectives. So I don't know if I can help 1010 on the one she's on or he's on, or move on to the next pillar, or
I think helping makes perfect sense. Whatever the
two of hands, you, twice as fast.
The two of you start working on the pillars. The snake is going to help give directions and help ferry you basically between the islands as needed, leaving Orville's for last as Nylan arrives there first. Orville. Yeah.
I was gonna ask, so when I rage, I could turn into the bird.
Yes.
How do I stop? Can I just stop being the bird but still be mad?
If you choose each time you rage. So if you are enraged, you are some kind of animal. If you chose the stranger. If you want to, you can mark a different condition to unrage, and then mark rage again in order to choose a non-bird form, like a wolf or a bear.
You can't choose
No, I mean just go back to human. Just go back to person.
At least as written, rage becomes animal form, I think. How does that feel?
I don't know, because I feel like...
I mean, how do you feel about putting person but angry as one of the animal options? like, man, the most dangerous animal kind of deal?
I think it could be, if I go back to person, I can't turn back into animal unless I, stop rage and then rage again.
Oh, no, clearly you end the rage. I just think it'd be funny on the animal rage option to have person
just as the most dangerous person.
Yeah, one of the four options.
So I would say... Yeah, I would say in order to change back, you would need to stop raging. But when you rage, you don't need to turn into an animal. You did to turn into a raven. But, yeah, you would need to, force yourself to calm down. This is part of why it's different from just being a druid, in a way, is because it's your shapeshift is tied to being angry. In order to change back, you need to, forcibly calm yourself down.
You could also fight me as a bird.
You could.
Well,
super strong bird. You could pick him up.
I'm not going to fight you right off the bat. It's the thing.
Yeah, you could be a bird the whole time when we communicate ahead of time, so we get to fight him.
So once I get to the platform, I'm going to drop rage and become insecure because this person I thought was my friend and showed me how to fish is a dirty traitor.
What am I trading? I didn't betray anyone.
And yeah, I will land next to you and go, Orville, what is the meaning of this?
fixing the pillars, right?
You wanted to destroy them. Now you just want to fix them.
Well, you remember when I got hit real hard?
When? What time? You got to be
The
more
snake.
specific.
The snake threw me. I landed painfully onto the dome and kersplooshed in lava, and
The snake that you were trying to follow and said that it told us you lied.
it was so alluring. Have you ever been whispered to in your dreams?
You know how I said you can't
Yes.
roll to convince people? You can roll PvP for sense motive, just a heads up.
I was about to do that. I was about to sense motive.
Have you ever been whispered to in your dreams?
Yes. You
Do you
ignore
do
it.
exactly what they say?
No.
Oh. Well, that was my example.
I want to sense motive.
All right. Roll plus wisdom. If only you had the bond of, well, there's the bond of disdain lets you sabotage each other.
I was so close. I needed one more depth.
Yep.
All
right.
Too
You can ask
bad
10
to hate
questions,
me.
and Indigo must answer them truthfully,
Okay.
even if they don't in character. 2.
I got a 10.
Yeah,
No, 2.
2 questions.
Two
Indigo must
questions,
answer them
okay.
I got a 10.
truthfully.
Yeah.
Even if your character doesn't answer, it's like what Nyland
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
from
yeah.
vibe checking you.
Okay. Are you wanting to do evil?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. As soon as I get back to my home continent, I will release Lord Sand and use the piece of his soul I still have to then make myself Shadow King of the entire continent.
And you're well on your way to it, to be honest. Like, you just gotta get off the island and you're good.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all that's vibes,
Um,
though. That's just the vibes you
Yeah,
get.
you get
You
those
just
very
straight up say that.
specific vibes. Orville, while you're saying
Are you
this,
evil, and I go, you're very specifically evil.
yeah, the
Gosh.
while you do that, oh, okay, you're gonna ask the next question now. You can.
I have one
There's
more.
a second question.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to ask because I wasn't expecting you just to go, yes, I'm evil.
Is there
Well,
anything we
no.
could do to convince you
Yeah.
otherwise? That's not the question. It's up to.
No,
But that is, you can ask something like that. Anything about their thoughts, motivations, or feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can I get you to
Dear
X
Bond,
is a
mean
classic.
nothing to you.
Isn't there a list of examples on the thing?
how can I get you to stop?
Hmm. Kill Lord Sand. I won't stop you.
You see the conundrum we're in.
You gotta get in there. And kill him.
But if I kill
That'll
you, I
make me
kill a
stop.
part of him.
Yeah.
2 parts.
You had to kill 2 parts of him.
You see, this part of him I can get to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm simply saying my will has been shredded by this experience. And I
it.
will no longer be resisting the Dark Whispers.
Got it. Okay. My path has been laid bare before me. I know exactly what I must do.
Yeah, previously when it was just the snake, I was resisting the Dark Whispers. I had a whole role about
You
it.
were being more
mhm.
evil than the Dark Whispers.
Yeah.
You were
The
resisting.
snake sounded evil and was like, let's make the bad evil guy stay in there. And you go, no, I want to eat him.
I wanna eat 'em. That's what the snake wanted. The snake wanted sandy sorcery.
Yeah, those are my questions. If you want to go
So,
back, or...
Orville, you hear the voice of Lord Sand in your mind, in like stereo now because you have two parts.
It's stereo. Do they agree?
Oh yes, it's just like some reverb basically. And it's he says he's suspicious of you. Push him into the lava while he doesn't before he acts. I think he says.
Counterpoint, you don't have any whispers, and I'm quite sleepy.
Does he need whispers, or do you just?
I don't.
You might need to have at least a whisper to not to have to roll to resist. Let me double check.
Oh, well, I'll just roll then.
Yeah, you could just roll to resist with a +0, which is good because lower. This is one where lower is better. Let me double check though. Roll plus whisper, then reset whisper to 0. So yeah, he's still gonna try and influence you. He's just gonna not be very good at it. Okay. It's difficult Mark II conditions. In this case, you can't, and that's fine. So
you saved you cleared 2, and then you have to remark 2.
I ain't clear too.
Not yet. It's not the end of the scene until this stuff has been dealt with. It's an
Yeah.
extended scene.
I'm figuring
In this
I figure
case-
I'm dying at the end of the scene. So
Yeah. You're out of conditions to mark, which just means you resist him, basically.
you see sand flash over my eyes.
Yep. You see a tiny grain of sand in the center of each of your pupils for a moment.
A grain of sand rolls down your cheek.
Can I? And I gesture for you to bend down so I can whisper something to you.
I don't. I have to pull out my axe.
This is what's
You will make
I'm-
fine bait for fishing.
Well, what are you standing on?
The same thing you are?
The lava?
No, there's
No,
a small
you were on
stone
the
island.
island.
You walked over to the nearest.
Oh,
Are you standing on the
okay.
lava right next to the
the
island?
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. He pulled an axe. I guess we both roll to kill each other, right?
Okay. Nylan,
And I-
you drew the axe first. Unless someone has a move about you definitely act first. Which might exist. I can't remember if it's in this game.
I think it's in the rogue.
Okay.
I don't have
Yeah,
it.
the rogue has it, but
Quick on a
I got
draw. Yeah.
Whirl does.
Okay, so you Nylan, you act first. What does it look like when you swing your axe at Orville?
I go for the head,
Alright.
just like we did with the other wizard.
Orville, how do you fight back against this?
I go for his boots.
Alright. Nylan, I think we're gonna roll all out attack. If
But if
I
I win,
if I look at battle moves,
you don't have any boots.
Is
Yep.
there? I'm nowhere close. Is there any Is there any way possible that I can get over to help Nylan, or do something from afar to help Nylan?
you could. There's no technical.
Like
I
Not a
think-
javelin. Can I throw a javelin to distract him and therefore provide aid?
Yes.
Technically, they're me-sized javelins, but yes.
They're
They're
like,
me-
well,
they're
they're
me-sized
like
toothpicks.
arrows.
Well, chopsticks.
Yeah,
That's a
I think it was
long throw.
actually arrows.
They're basically the size of arrows. They're thicker shaft, I think, though. But yes, you definitely you're
If
on
it's-
basically you've been going between all of the other islands, and two of them, one on each side, is close enough that you can, with like effort, do something to help. I think you can get the snake to ferry you closer and things like that. Yes, I think you can rush in to help from a great distance, but enough that it would matter. Do you have a ranged weapon? Or something that'll work at far range?
Oh, sorry. No, I shook my head. No, I do not.
Okay.
Aside from those,
Fictionally,
from-
the two javelins.
Medium
think-
range
yeah,
javelins.
I can
Yeah.
throw those things, but I don't know if they actually have a thrown
Okay.
property.
I want to
They
say
did.
yes, but I think not yet. You can start heading over there to get close enough to help, but unless you had a weapon of some kind with a far range, I don't think you can get close enough to help during this first exchange. But let's see how that goes. So, all an attack only triggers when you utilize an edge or weak point to strike an enemy. I don't think that's happening here. Neither of you have an edge or weak point against each other. No, the head does not count. I think if you're just hitting each other and neither of you are defending yourself, this would probably just be dealing your damage to each other.
Counter suggestion. I would like
You're-
to roll wrest control to wrest control of Nyland's boots. If I fail, I do believe I take 1 axe worth of damage.
Even on a 7 to 9, you might take 1 axe worth of damage. Jordan, is that good with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see it in action.
Heat blow 2. I have disadvantage. I'm rolling with Dex. As I wrest control of your boots while we do a lava fight, I rolled a 9.
All right, you take it and choose one below. They can't take it back anytime soon. You feel better by it, clear a condition. Or you didn't overwhelm them with force, did you? Oh, I guess you did.
No, I did not. I'm.
Okay.
If anything, they can't take it back anytime soon because I removed them with knives.
Did you? Oh, yeah. Okay.
cut my
your
bootstraps.
Yeah.
But
Perfect.
do I still get to retaliate?
You do. On a 7 to
think you
9, they
get to
still
Oh,
damage you in this case. This is what he's doing. So
Yeah, they retaliate.
in this case, Orville, you feel something strange when the axe hits your body. It doesn't hurt. Nyland,
Ooh.
the axe digs into Orville's body, and all you see is sand. Sprays everywhere. Orville takes no damage from this. Even Orville did not know this would happen.
I don't like that.
Neither do I. Boar, what do you do?
I am not poor.
You're running up to the situation.
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone is approaching. I think at this point the snake is faring probably the two of you close to it as you are.
Yeah, I
been-
was going to ask the snake to chuck me over.
Yeah, that she's doing that. It's moments before the both of you arrive. Nyland, you see this happen. Your axe is like wedged into Orville's like I guess back because he ducked below you to get your boots.
Yeah.
And there's sand spilling out of his body instead of blood.
Okay, how kill?
That's a
How-
great
how-
question.
Are you gonna recall lore about this situation? Yeah.
Damn it,
How do I kill
murder,
something?
Obviously.
Can I help?
Yeah. Can I help? How do you kill me?
How do you help? Because yes,
I mean, with my body, there's an accident. I'm
okay.
providing-
Do you just like tell him, "Ha! You can't kill me without hitting like this body part or something"? You didn't know what's happening to your own body.
I was gonna say this is a new development. I figured I would die when you severed my spine.
You're like, oh, I don't want to be like this either.
Yeah, this is not ideal.
Perfect. As you say that, you hear laughing in your mind as Lord Sand says, "You wanted my power."
No, I didn't. Only kind of. I'm lying
guess
to
I'm-
myself now.
I guess I'm recalling.
You are
the
recalling lore, and I think you're getting help from Orville on how to recall lore about how to kill him. Oh boy.
Yes.
So have
Okay.
you? Is this the first time we've seen this subject in the campaign? Yes.
This subject
Yes,
being trying to kill a
outside of
sand
Lord
person.
Sand.
No, we've absolutely seen this before, I'd say, because we've tried to kill Lord Sand so many times.
You have. It hasn't done anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a no. Did you encounter or learn about this subject before the campaign?
No.
Wait, we could say technically yes, because the first time we ever saw Lord Sand, we did say we tried to kill him, and he did not get hurt. And that was
And that
before
was
the
before the
campaign.
campaign.
That was before the
Right
campaign.
before the campaign.
Do you have access to a book or similar record of information about this subject? What's a book?
His host.
No.
If
Oh,
we
you
do
do,
have-
it's
you have-
probably the Whipping
Oh.
Yard.
Okay, he has access to his host. And even though he's assisting you, I don't think his host
But
is
just-
going to tell you how
just
to kill him. Just one.
No, just one.
Is it important to your conflict? You don't have one? Yep, okay. But you have advantage because you're being helped.
Yeah. Oops, I hit my caps lock. I don't think that'll do anything. Oh wait, +1 is 6.
Plus, you have a +1? Okay, you're right. That's not any better. Okay. On a
Nope.
6-, the answer endangers you or reveals how bad things really are. Mark 1 XP and the GM makes a move. Okay, perfect. So I think whatever you have actually seen something like this before. You have seen something like this before back in your homeland. Sometimes creatures, people in rare situations, usually the people still living there are smart enough to avoid it, but sometimes still, people are transformed by the strange magics of your homeland. In fact, I previously described that what you saw inside the force field was a mix of roiling sand and black smoke. Jordan, do you remember what we discussed about what is the main feature of your homeland?
No, because I put culture beyond the wall. This place is a freaking hellscape. I just described it as a hellscape.
Let me go find
I'm gonna
it.
bet black smoke.
The miasma is a continent-sized entity of smoke and shadows that is seen more like a malicious, semi-conscious weather phenomenon. When it touches something, it changes or mutates them in some way. The severity can vary greatly. So
this is miasma.
this is a smaller fragment of the miasma, it would seem.
It has breached containment.
It has breached containment. Orville, when I say how bad things really are, something like this, if Orville has been like transformed in the way that he has, it is possible to kill him. If there is like a part, there is a weak point somewhere within his body. You don't know for sure what that is. It varies per transfiguration, but you do know that if Orville dies, the stuff inside him becomes fully released. Like, belch out the black smoke into the sky on his death throes kind of thing. You've seen it probably in person before with other people, and then you had to, like, evacuate the area.
Cool. So no matter what,
So
Lord Sand is released no matter what.
Unless you trap Orville instead of kill him. But with a
Speaking
6-
of-
to recall lore, that's what you know. And yes.
at this point, I would love to enter the scene, being tossed like a bullet, to hit Orville back towards the barrier. I just want to tackle him as hard as my little ceramic body can.
Being thrown like
I
a
think
bullet.
that works.
Yes, the snake.
I
asked
get
the
what you're
snake to tell
putting
me.
down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're putting down. I stand up, you hit me, I
Yeah.
go before.
The snake,
flying
like-
towards where you want
Exactly.
me to.
The snake like spins you around on its tail as you're holding on as you spin, and eventually it lets you go at the right angle to like build up maximum speed.
I think it's more not so much spinning as just like, okay, I was on its head, like head and just like grab one part of my arm or something, and then just whip his head forward, and
Okay.
I am then the rest of the momentum.
All right.
Cool.
This might be an all-out attack then. This really seems like the edge is everything about how you're approaching
The
this.
axe wound. And the axe wound.
Yes. All right. 10-10. Roll plus strength or dex to all-out attack.
I mean, I'd
I would
love
like
to
to
use
help.
dex, but I'm using my own body. It's not really a precise weapon.
That's true. I would like to aid.
How do you do that?
Um,
I
like
can't-
Goku with Raditz, I'm going to hold him in place. Get him to...
Okay.
I don't quite know what you're saying, but all right.
Fine. I
Uh,
get held up so you can cannonball into me.
Yes.
Yep. You have advantage to this.
I know it-
So- yeah.
The special beam cannon that is Tenny.
Yes.
All right. Drop the lowest, +1. To be clear, oh no, this is accurate. Good. That definitely is exactly what I meant to do.
3d6d. I think it's going to be DL1. That looks like it should be
Yeah.
right.
Yo, you
Yes.
did DL +1, so it just has to be DL1.
There we go.
On a
Ah,
9.
9.
So you will exchange damage with Orville. It's up to Orville how much damage you want to do within how much you can do.
0.
Okay. So 10-10. What do you choose out of those three? Make it hurt. Deal 2 extra damage. It's not we won't know till after if what you're doing even does any damage. Snare them.
I
Weren't
mean-
you attempting to
Yeah.
like pinball me?
The intention was to just push him back into the
Force field, you said, right?
force field, which is not even so much all-out attack as rest control.
He's not fighting you.
Of my location. Yeah. I feel like 9 counts. I don't know, that works for me.
Yeah.
If you want to relocate me with a 9.
hmm
Okay.
Because as I look at all-out accounts attacks, it's like that's not what
I-
we're trying to do.
I thought you were attacking. But okay.
No, sorry.
So
It seems more like rest control.
Yeah, on a 7+, you take it and choose one below, I guess.
okay. What do you pick?
Well, we're taking your position, so you're hitting that. But the one below is. This does feel like overwhelmed them with force. I will deal by damage to you.
Cool.
Okay.
Does it kill me?
How much health
I
do you
mean, does
have?
it do
How,
anything?
how
I
much
don't know.
damage is 10-10 doing, and how much health does Orville have?
Ah,
I have 4, and then I got axe wounded.
That
And
didn't
then
deal
this
any
you cut
damage.
my
happened.
axe?
The 4 dealt.
The
axe
axe
wound,
did no damage.
The axe did 0 damage. To be clear,
Got
it
it.
narratively didn't affect you, and mechanically didn't affect
4.
you.
I'm using my body as a weapon. I have no idea how much damage that's supposed
That's
to do.
1 by default, actually.
Okay, 1 makes sense, and I'm
Unarmed.
pretty sure all of my weapon stuff is specific to my weapons, which I'm not currently
Okay.
using.
Perfect.
So I think it's just 1 damage.
So- You catapult into Orville, grab him, and I think, again, his lava-resistant body, you start, like, skipping, like, you're on top of him as the two of you skip like a stone across the lava until you hit the force field. As intended. This time, Orville, you do feel pain from something in, like, your upper torso. It's higher than your heart would normally feel. It's like almost like your esophagus. You do take that 1 damage. As well, you're not sure quite why, but yeah, something in your body is still reacting to this where it didn't to the axe wound. And the two of you collide with the
I
force
will
field.
shout, don't kill him until he's in there, otherwise he'll release Lord Sand.
Got it! I say, standing on the sinking Orville.
He isn't sinking, actually. He's floating. Even with you standing on him.
I'm curious to know what Boar's doing.
Okay. Or you arrive on the same island as Nyland, where Orville just was before he left, before you got there, because Tenton got thrown ahead of you on the same snake. So the two of you
so
are on the same on the island with one of the obelisks. Probably the last one you haven't fixed yet.
So, since it's not fixed yet, there is still a weakness in the barrier.
There is, yes.
Is that weakness weak enough for us to force Orville through and then repair it, sealing him in?
Are you? How do you want to ask the snake this, or recall lore about it, or how do you
yes,
want?
I want to ask that. Yes. No, yeah, I have no way to recall, or I have no
Okay.
previous experience to know that. But yeah, if the snake's been guarding this, hopefully the snake knows a way for us to get something in, to get Orville in or out.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask the snake if there's a way for us to do that.
It pauses, and then thinking for a second, then it says, "It is incredibly dangerous. We could release the entire thing. But yes, it is possible."
So what else? What do we do?
If he lives and then dies out here, a piece of Lord Zand will be out here anyway. So we need to get him in no matter
the snake
cost.
says, "A smaller fragment, maybe covering a city's worth, not an island. Pieces, fragments of fragments, smaller and smaller pieces."
In English, por favor.
I think the snake is telling us that it's the lesser of two evils. It's better to let this fragment go than to risk let.
Yeah,
the whole thing
if
go.
Orville dies, it's if the stuff in Orville gets released, it is less literally big than if the stuff inside the force field gets released. You could basically, it's going to be all or nothing. Functionally speaking, you could leave Orville out, guarantee only a small thing gets released later. You could seal Orville in, but there's a chance that the whole thing gets out.
Seal him in. I just want to know how.
Yes.
Very well. So I think she says, one of you will have to very carefully tweak one of the runes on this last pillar. You'll have to stay.
I can do it.
You're not
I
there
say
right
no.
now. She's talking to only Nyland and Boar.
You're currently being my wrath.
Yeah. You mumble with lava.
No sinking.
Air bubbles come up through the lava of you saying that as you're face down somehow. She says basically one of you is going to have to tweak the ruins, and the rest of you, and like one of you is going to have to force him in there. She doesn't know he would volunteer, and the rest of you are going to have to like basically try to fight off, or if anything comes through that very brief hole, stop it from doing so. Whether it's like physically blocking it or something. That's what she explains.
What kind of role would that be?
Yes.
It would be probably one defy danger. To make the hole in the force field, it would probably be, I'm imagining, a defy danger with int to make the precise things. I could imagine dex potentially.
Okay.
A defy danger to set up the opportunity.
And then
Is this
yes, it'd be probably two defy
is
dangers.
this a defy danger that you could tangibly see?
The second one would be. The first one, the danger is that it gets out, which is less tangible. What if you do the thing wrong? The second one though is like physically stopping anything from escaping. That's very much a yes.
Okay. So probably have the cleric do the wisdom part.
So I'm thinking. I'm thinking about if possible, if I can invoke a mirror, as far as like trying to keep anyone else from escaping, when we create this crack or this fissure to force Orville through, and we're trying to keep other things from coming out, my deity hates wizards, and Lord Sand seems to be pretty magical and wizardy.
Oh yeah, Lord Sand is a
So-
capital W wizard.
So if I could, yeah. So it seems, my int and dex, I don't seem well suited to drawing the rune. But if I could, defend the crack and try and, kill any fragments or seal any fragments from trying to escape with a miracle, that seems to be one option moving forward.
Okay, then I could do the dex part because my dex is at least 1.
Cool.
Okay.
Do it. Send it. Start chipping at that
So,
pillar.
the snake gives you direct instructions, Nylon, on how to change the rune before it starts ferrying Boar over to where Tenten and Orville are lying near the force field in the lava. Thank goodness for that new sand body.
Yeah, I'm hopping up and down to try and escape away from the different various bits of lava as you shift.
Perfect. Yeah, Orville, to
I thought you were
you,
hopping up and down to try and get him
to
under the
you,
lava.
it feels like a sunburn. Like, it feels hot. It doesn't even feel like touching a stove. You don't actually feel pain beyond, like, minor irritation.
Yeah, it's not magical lava.
Ordinary lava. Or, you get ferried over to the other two. Do you fill, I guess, both of them in on the plan? As far as I think everyone, I don't think anyone has yet believed or noticed that Orville is fully cooperating now.
Yeah.
You're like,
I was interrupted when I was trying to negotiate this contract.
So, no, Boris certainly has not noticed that Orville's cooperating.
Yeah.
So I'm
No,
not,
do the thing.
I'm
Tragically send
So,
me to my doom.
yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can force him. I'm trying to imagine if there's some wave of divine energy that can push him through, like kind of hold the door closed when I push him through, or at the very least, you seal him from coming out of the crack. I'm not sure what is feasible.
we'll
in
see
this
how
situation.
your god answers your prayer, I think, in that case.
You were rolling to hold the mysteries back. Nyland was rolling to fix the pillar,
Yes, I think that
Yes,
was the
okay.
plan.
right? All right.
You know,
Tenten, what are you
and
So
so
I'm
we're
just
gonna
trying
do it.
I'm assuming being right here, I'll probably do my best to push him through and, not fry myself in the
The
process.
snake is here now to catch you, so that works.
Yeah. So you're pushing me through the hole. I'm contemplating life decisions and how I'm going to get out of this. But we'll do that after.
Okay.
By that I mean at the epilogue.
Yeah.
I will have a plan formulating, not a
Nyland.
current plan.
You have your directions on how to tweak the pillar. Let's see how that works out.
Okay.
Defy danger with intelligence. You're probably like carving it with
I'm
your
doing dex.
axe.
I'm not doing intelligence.
Dex is fine. It's still like, it's also careful handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea that you're doing it with strength and you're punching the axe to fix
Yeah.
Dexterity rather is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're using an axe. You have to be very careful, precise with
Mhm.
your axe strikes. Okay.
Okay. I'm looking at my stuff. Can I use my adventuring gear to pull out like a hammer and chisel?
Absolutely,
And will that give
that's
me
so
any
much
sort of
better.
bonus?
Yes.
That's what it's
Numbers
for.
wise, it will not give you a bonus, but if you choose the draw and want your attention or escalate the situation, that will help a lot. That will make it less bad.
Okay. I do that then.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. 2d6 plus 1. 7.
All right. Do you mark a condition? Again, choose two. So mark a condition, draw unwanted attention, or escalate, or pay, spend, or sacrifice something.
I will mark a condition of frightened because I'm like, don't mess this up, don't mess this up, don't mess this up. And I will lose the rest of my adventuring gear.
Perfect. I think you're probably so focused. The lava's still like boiling over a bit. I think it
I
just
think it's
like
that you.
laps up and gets washed out to sea.
I was
of
gonna
what?
say you just like ripped the chisel out of your bag, like you didn't even take it off your back, and just
Fair.
spilling behind you as you do it.
But
I
yes,
love the
so
epicness of
you
that.
make the changes to the pillar. As the rest of you are preparing, the snake probably spots it first. But all of you do it says now, as yeah, the force field, like it gets like more transparent. It almost looks like flimsier as a in color and thickness. As it does that, yeah, tendrils of dark smoke like reach out aggressively and try to like push against it, and they start just barely to maybe leave. Or what do you do?
I'm going to implore Nered not to abandon me in my time of need, and to and to uh, stand on his commitment to seek vengeance on the wizards who have betrayed him. Because from that flashback a while back, I'm pretty sure Lord Sand is one of the original wizards that betrayed Nered and made him hate wizards in the first place.
That
If that
did
if
seem
that
to be some
vision
of those what
was
those pieces put together seem to spell.
so, I'm hoping that he will use me as an instrument of his will, and that it will that he will help bring this to pass.
Perfect.
Yes. Well,
Awesome. All right.
Correct.
Nice.
So, I think the way this works, it's a stretch, but in a way where like the your deity themselves is stretching to support you. You feel Nered's presence, and like he was displeased that you were here in the first place, but he's glad with what you're doing here. There is a wave of, again, this is a sea of lava, and it's not his normal domain, but he can flex to control even this as the god of the seas. So a geyser of lava spurts out in front of the hole. Luckily, again, the person trying to push through the hole is lava resistant, and it's just continuously like sort of spraying and burning and dissolving the smoke. None of it is getting through right now. In fact, some of the lava is getting in to the thing. It is holding them back firmly. 1010 and Orville, I don't know how. Again, are you actively cooperating or just letting yourself be directed? But there is a clear opportunity to get Orville into the hole.
The only thing I would do, and this is up to Marissa really, it's pull you in with me, but that's about it.
If you we don't know if 1010 is immune to lava, but if you wrap she's small enough that if you wrap your body around them, they'll definitely survive the lava.
So what Tenten was going to do was use you like a skateboard and like kick flick you up into the hole.
Radical.
Jumping off and hopefully getting caught by the snake. I think we make that roll and then see how well it goes, and if it fails, you get your thing of pulling.
Cool. If it fails, you're stuck with me forever.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see that roll then.
All right.
Last roll.
Last roll of the campaign.
I think it's just 2D. This is Defy Danger?
I think it is, yes.
And with dexterity to hit the actual spot.
If only you could get
Oh, wait.
If
Oh!
you're stuck with me for
Yeah.
eternity.
Actually, no. I think that regardless of that failing to put it in, it's a 5.
It
Yeah.
is. Did something fail?
No,
Nope,
I
it
looked at
went
my
fine.
thing wrong. Yeah, okay.
With a 5, firstly, Tenten marks XP. Very important on the last roll of the campaign.
Yay.
Secondly, what does it look like?
Oh, you guys.
I head that off to Boar. Or not Boar. Orville.
Yeah, no, you try to kickflip me and I just grab you. We fall into the dome with a splash of lava and then it
Perfect.
flies up and covers us.
Yeah.
As we seal Lord Sand, the Miasma, Orville the Frog, and Ten the Tea Kettle into the dome.
The
and
force
our
field
other
itself
two heroes.
automatically reasserts itself. The way that Nyland was taught to tweak the rune was very much a temporary hole. So there isn't even anything you could do about it.
I bang on the thing and go, no!
You don't even. We'll describe what happens to them in the epilogue, but I will say the smoke and sand is so thick and roiling, clearly more angry than before. Even if I don't think you can see them. Maybe if they're banging on the outside in return, you can just see their hands.
I have the most important question of the game, though, to go right now. I love how you can guess that. Am I winning?
I don't think it was impressive to get pulled in. I think it's just sad.
Spend a depth. Who cares what he thinks?
No, I'm good.
Well, wait, hold on. I
Always
have a
the most
question.
important question.
Was it impressive for me to do the pillar?
Nah, I did the same thing earlier.
Well, forget you.
could've done that.
I'm spending the thing. I'm winning, and I will continue to be winning.
As Nyland says that through
Forever.
tears.
Yeah. Nyland says, "Not another son." Just leaves it at that.
All right. There we go. So, what do we think happens to each of your characters then? We'll probably stick with Nyland and Boar first. With the full sealing of this, the volcano actually very suddenly stops erupting. The island is about halfway covered in lava, but not fully. There is enough tree life and things where you could in time build a raft, or you could even again live in the wilderness here. But I don't know if you want to. But yeah, it is feasible to escape in a few different ways. Teleportation circle up above.
When you say epilogue, or you say epilogue, or do you mean what is our time scale here? Like the next day, next year, next century? What is?
This is probably the
Yeah,
last
but
we'll
per
see
time
of this setting.
Yeah.
So
You get one more shot at what your character's doing. I feel like you get to say.
yeah, whatever time scale you want it to be. It could be the rest of their life, or what. Depends on how much you want to leave their story unwritten or not.
Well, I'll go for, I don't know how it ends, but I certainly know what Boar would attempt to do, where he's going.
Mhm.
And I think he's going. He knows that just as over the last 1,000 years that barrier weakened, so too will it weaken again. And his deity sent him to that island, and it appeared, or so it was revealed to him, to kill the wizard on the island. And so he's going to go on. I can see him undertaking some pilgrimages and journeys, learning, acquiring power and assets and allies to come back and vanquish Lord Sand once and for all, and hopefully by doing so free his mentor from his prison.
All of the above.
Perfect.
We see you embark on a wild journey to require allies and resources to crush us.
Nyland.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, honestly, I thought Boar was gonna leave the island, so I thought Nyland would just live a solitary life on the island, being sad. But no, he's gonna. I think I'm just gonna help Boar. You know.
Okay.
Playing it out.
You continue on for your next adventure to save your 2 companions / 1 companion and 1 enemy.
Hmm. If I would level up, this is where I would take Brooding Loner. So,
I love it. Orville and 1010.
Do we have any
Oh?
Do we have any description of what the inside of this is like for us?
Yes, actually. It is nothing like what it looks like from the outside. You're not in the same, let's call it, world anymore. From your own perspective, once you get inside, it's like you're on that same island where you could speak to Lord Sand before, but this time the island is not tiny. This time it is vast, and it's bigger than you've seen it before. It looks like, I think 10 would actually see. It looks like the original island from your old vision before it sunk. Almost a continent entirely uninhabited. And accompanying you, standing next to you in a normal height, in resurrected wizard form, is a sighing Lord Sand. Says, maybe in 1,000 years, our next candidates might fare a bit better.
I mean, can you teach me everything you know at least?
No! I thought you hated wizards! That's what you
Do.
said!
But I need to figure out how to make you, but evil. And then I would like to walk away from 1010. As I intend to create your villain. I will spend
Your
the
Marvel,
next
like,
1,000 years
color
attempting
scheme
to
alternate
create-
villain.
Yeah, I would like to create evil 1010. 1111.
11. Played by Millie Bobby Brown.
Nope. Some other robot.
Yeah. Lord Sand says, well, assuming that it doesn't drive you insane, I can start to teach you.
You don't really have a choice.
Neither do you.
That's fair. That's my
I think
epilogue.
1010 has a little bit of a temper tantrum at this point and is just like, I hate you. I was right all along. And 1010 will go stomping off into the forest and basically spend those thousands of years looking for some way to get out of the barrier while spending as little time as possible in either of your presences.
Perfect.
Hoping for somebody else, anybody else.
We will end the campaign with 1010 as you're walking through the woods that you feel aren't really woods. I don't think either of you are expecting it, but you come face to face with the old lady elf you saw in your vision.
Oh.
The one you previously saw sitting down there and embracing death. She looks as surprised to see you, and as she goes to open her mouth to say something, we cut there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dungeon World 2. Final Alpha.
Yep. I hope that was enjoyable for you all. I can answer questions about the setting if we want. I don't know how much you want to know from behind the scenes.
Who do I send an email to make Final Alpha the actual game subtitle?
Send me. I'll
You
send it to
don't.
me, and I'll screenshot it for the others.
Cool, thank you.
But yes, this is that. I think we'll go offline now. I think, unless there's something we want to discuss
Yeah.
online. Okay.
No, that's about it.
Thank you everyone
Yeah.
for watching.
Good game.
Yeah, I hope it was a good finale. Endings are hard, but I hope this one was
Mhm.
delivered.
Yeah.
We
you
got
wrapped
one.
it.
Most games I've played don't get endings,
True.
so
Yeah.
Okay.